Hello. I always talk at the beginning of the stream, even though I don't think anybody re-watches the streams back. I think just loads of people dive in and out the stream, but no one goes, "Hey, let's watch this from scratch." I think.
The watchers will do that.
Well, if the VOD watchers do that, the VOD watchers should comment and go, "I like watching your streams from the beginning." 'Cause I don't think anybody does. Like, I don't think we have any VOD watchers. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Just making sure. And tuning. So it's
It's not super obvious where what watcher should interact with the streamer.
well, they should well, we're specifically talking to you. If you're a VOD watcher, if you're watching this back at a later date, say something in the comments. I don't mind what, it's fine. Anyway, let me now go through the 30-second process of trying to work out how to turn the headset on. Seriously, every time. So with the Quest, I said there's only one button, and sometimes it boots up, which I think is what it's doing today. Sometimes it shows you the battery, and then when it's showing you the battery, then there's a whole bunch of different buttons. Every single time it's Create a Guardian as well. It's so annoying. It's because in front of me is a projector screen. So every single time I play it, it's like, look, I don't know where you are, because I'm sitting with the steering wheel in front of me, and obviously as I move like that, it completely confuses it. Switched. Okay, this is, and this also breaks a lot. So continue. Confirm stationary boundary. Confirm. Okay, it's working now. All I had to do was read out sarcastically what was what was wrong with it.
What game we are playing today?
I didn't necessarily invite anyone else. I was just going to play Live for Speed just because I want low stress, low effort. I've had a horrendous day, probably a horrendous week dealing with Microsoft. So, my macro to let me choose what car we're driving is not working. I think I might have to join this car. And now can I? Oh dear. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, the problem is my steering wheel's not doing anything at all. Oh, is it lost my... Yeah, my clutch isn't working either. It's like it's forgotten my settings. How? Wow, let me check my macros are working. Yeah, the macros are working. Options, controls. Axes, no, it's Alt plus, Control F. Yeah, for some reason it's lost that, so it's Control F5 for that, and World Record Personal Best for that. And I don't think my hand... Oh, something's going on here. What have I forgotten? Have I forgotten to turn on something on here? No. It doesn't seem to be seeing my handbrake either. Which is not really a problem. That's something to say. Which one is it? Is that one? I think it's that one. Hey, there we go. Right, now I have my handbrake back. Awesome. And I can set all of the cars. I don't know. I'm just going to do the... I'll do the FX Turbo just to begin with because it's awkward. So I'm going to go into VR, so I'll be back in a moment. There we go. Oh, so there we go. I can't. Try to get all on my head. Yes, I completed. Well, I technically completed Riftbreaker, but I haven't got the achievement for doing it, so I'm wondering if I did something wrong. Well, I've got both endings, or I've got the first ending, and then I went back and then I didn't do that, so I'm now going for the second ending. And I looked at the percentage of people who've actually completed it, and it's like 1% of players have completed the campaign, which is terrifying. It's been, I've really enjoyed it, and I really hope they sort multiplayer out. I think that'll be for me, a definite multiplayer favourite, because you can choose in the survival mode, you can choose how long you want it. So you just say, hey, at 9 o'clock we're starting, with a midnight finish, so you can just say it's a 3-hour, which I think more games should do. I've got 2 hours to play the game, let me set the game up to record a 2-hour session and give me a score at the end of it. But I'm just genuinely disappointed, though, as I said, that they just said that multiplayer is coming.
I have been playing that too, but I find myself annoyed at the simplicity of it. But maybe it will kick me.
Yeah, you do just put down a lot of... I got to the point where... So you've got the issue that a bit like Fortresscraft, and my god, is there stuff in there they've left out Fortresscraft. Like, there's a whole bunch, not just a couple of things. But you have the issue, you have, like, nuclear power plants, which require fluid and uranium handling and blah, 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 blah. Or, I just put down, like, 50 solar panels and batteries. And I just end up just spaffing the low-end stuff, because it's so much less effort than dealing with the high-end stuff. Don't think was their plan. My motion rig seems very lackadaisical today. But yeah, I really liked it. I played it pretty much all of Friday evening, all of Saturday, most of Sunday, and a bit yesterday when it turned out that Microsoft were going to be not useless, it's not their fault. And to be fair, Microsoft are generally very good at responding. But it's just... I'm entering into an ecosystem that's like 20 years old. So when I'm Googling for information, I'm finding loads of information that's just massively, massively out of date.
Yeah.
Sucks, but I'll get there. And Microsoft are actually pretty good at responding to you. Yeah, shout Jay, I know, it's been like that for weeks. If you can tell me how to fix it, I'll fix it, otherwise don't care. No one seems to complain too much. Something I need to do between streams at some point is fix the echo. But I have no way of listening to the echo. Nothing at this end shows the echo. So I think it's the stream arriving twice, but one of the arrivals is not in a place I can listen to. Right. See if I can turn the projector off. Probably did it. I'm going to have to tuck the remote control in there for the moment. So this is a road car, not a race car, so it's got pretty crappy tyres on it.
I did watch some of the 2 times back when we were long going ahead, and then I thought that I messed it up. But turns out I might not have, and it's a candidate to have a round table on this.
Oh, well, I want to look at the bit where I blocked Fat Gus and he rammed me and then blamed me. So I want to make sure
That's from last time.
That was from last time, yeah. I want to make sure I'm in the right on that one because said it was not a safe place to overtake. It was a downhill bit, already 2 cars abreast, obviously not much grip for going downhill, and not enough room. And then he just shoved me out. He literally shoved me out the way.
Yeah, I guess that time there's like more actual controversy going on. The one that I watched over was kind of mild.
Can't see shortcut. No, all good. Yeah, the problem with the Microsoft thing is I'm learning all these new terms, Game Core and GDK and XDK and a preferred partner and Azure tenant, and like, just wanna select the Xbox as my build target, and then I can't provision my current Xbox as a dev kit, and I might need to get new dev kits from Microsoft and stuff.
A tenant? Are you renting a house from them?
The phrasing is you are now an Azure tenant. I'm like, right. Oops, that was too fast, too fast.
What kind of relationship is that?
Well, yeah, it's like a tenant would be someone who rents a house, but I'm like, what? What sort of weird naming convention is this? Tech would probably know, but I'm just like signing up for stuff because I've been in the Unity Xbox program so long that initially you had to join a Google group, and then everyone in the Google group was in the development stream. But they don't do that anymore. But I had to have a publicly accessible Google email, so I couldn't use djarcus@gmail.com. Oh, what a drift. Because I needed like 6 people to have access to it, so we all needed access to one I created called projectorgames@googlemail.com. So I've got literally 4 email accounts: djarcus@gmail and Hotmail, projectorgames@googlemail, and info@projectorgames.net, each of them with different rights and permissions and access, and it's just a massive pain in the arse trying to work out who I'm signed in as right now and who doesn't have permission. And so I've been lots and lots.
I guess it's more geared towards bigger companies.
Well, yeah, but a bigger company isn't going to go making a bloody Gmail address everyone's got access to. So even that's a bit rubbish. And like, just the whole thing is just, as I have discovered having been on the other side of the curtain, game development is not the super organised thing it looks like it is when you pick up a wonderful new game. As I said, when Sony first sent us the PlayStation 2s, they sent us the manuals for all of the compilers. I've got them somewhere. Like, literally, it's just the opcodes for all the CPUs. And our first step, what they expect us to write our own compiler. And we're like, are you joking? Are you actually joking? And we're a software house. We write computer games. We don't develop tools. Like, you write a compiler, give it to us. Because Microsoft just said use Visual Studio. It just works. Oops. I'm making a terrible pig's ear of this, but I think you are too, so it's all good.
Yeah.
I do like the road cars. So if you look at the dash, from right to left, you've got your turbo pressure, fuel gauge. Then you have water temperature, doesn't work. But the next one is actually your is the actual real time. I really like that. I think more games should do that in VR. And you can change that so it can list your frame rate instead if you want, which is also a nice touch. I really like diegetic UIs in VR games. I think they're super cool.
Yeah, in VR you can't benefit from the system interface. Guys, with Pancake games you have the clock from the operating system often available.
Or you can just Alt-Tab out to check something. Hello? People have to learn to say hello when they join, because I don't know who's joined. It just goes, ba-dump. Do you know if Discord...
Hello.
Does Discord let you select a thing? So it's like, JCraft21 has joined the channel.
No, but I think there's a bot for it.
A bot?
Yeah.
What, that talks?
Yeah, I think someone had one on Orid's other server, the HCA server.
That could be pretty cool, actually.
It'd be nice if it had a Jarvis voice.
Live for speed is only 500 megs, yes. It's only tiny, Andy. You like Paul Bettany to read it out. I didn't think you owned Live for Speed, Andy. Andy, you should join the voice chat, because I can't keep looking at the thing. These cars are a bit of a nightmare, aren't they, Schalke? You've got to be a bit careful coming out of the corner. I did a few drifts.
Have I got to upgrade or anything to join the server? No, you've bought a new one.
No, just join the lockdown server. It's an S2 server, same as before.
Okay.
I just have to point out,
Password?
No password. I will over. Yay! Why are you braking so gently?
Oh.
Hard. I'm squishing my foot into the brake thing, and you're still getting bigger.
Hey, I've joined.
I thought I was being gentle with the braking.
I could not brake as hard as you were. There's nothing I could do apart from like just watching your car get
You
bigger.
say a lot that there's nothing that you can do.
Well, I'm already doing the thing that I should be doing. Like, I can't ask the car to brake harder than it already is. That's as hard as the car brakes.
Oh,
Hello, Andy. How are you?
I'm not bad. How are you?
I've been dealing with Microsoft all day, so I'm shit.
What that good, eh?
Oh, I've got a week of it by the looks of it. So the plan this week was to port No Matter to the Xbox. And the current thing is, well, first of all, I spent a couple of hours trying to find the power brick for the Xbox because I couldn't. It turned out it was in the same place as the Xbox. And now I'm going through all of the red tape with Microsoft and approvals and all this stuff.
I figured I'd give it a go, but what do I need to install?
Oh, do you not? So yeah, so we're on the licensed version of Live for Speed, not
Right.
so we're on the S2 license. We will probably be going to the S3 license at some point because that gives us mods, but we're waiting for the mods to come in. So we're now on a professionally hosted server. But yeah,
I've got to create an account and upgrade.
Right, yeah. So I'm going to talk to you very slowly about this. Make sure your password for the website and the game are the same, or you make sure you know what they both are, because it will ask you to log in, but it's a different login to log into the game than it is to log into the website.
Right.
I know, but it confuses people constantly. It really does. Oh, I have a yellow flag. We can change to an easier card shape. This one's a bit of a nightmare.
Does this also
Yeah,
like
for some reason, my steering wheel seems to be shit as well. It's gone all stiff and horrible. I think it's where it hasn't been used.
Yeah. That's right.
Does this also support an Xbox controller? Because
Yes,
I don't
absolutely.
have any racing wheels or anything.
Yes, it does. Yeah, you've just got to learn to be gentle with the stick. Don't drive it like, say, Forza. Don't just go tap nothing, but gently and progressively use the stick. You know, in the way that you never ever do with an analog stick, despite the fact it's an analog stick.
Yeah, just don't jerk it around.
That's what she said.
Are you going to be joining us in VR or 2D, Andy?
2D at the moment. I moved house like 5 months ago, but did not set up any of the VR stuff.
But yeah, I don't think you did anything for Nomancer, but I played it today and it's really good. Like, I played a couple of levels on the newer version of Unity and I'm like, oh, this is quite a good game. I kept trying to use the dodge button from Riftbreaker, but that doesn't work.
Someone needs to cut the grass around this track. It's coming inside the car when you go off track.
It's actually quite a difficult thing to not render the grass inside the car. We had to do a special render pass to support it in Race Over Dirt, Colin McRae Dirt. It's actually quite tricky. Because you don't bend the grass out the way, that's way too expensive. But you have to do a little rendering trick.
So I need an S2 license.
Yes. If you want to get an S3 license, that's fine, but otherwise, when we start...
If you buy S2, do you have to pay the full price to upgrade to S3? Or
no,
is
you
it
just pay the difference.
Alright, that's fine, I'll just go S2 for now then.
So tell us more about your car. When you're getting it? You're getting a grey one.
Don't know yet, it's going to be white.
White.
It's very quiet and very comfortable,
Yes.
so fair enough.
Yeah,
All I needed.
My main complaint about the ID3 was the infotainment. So I test drove the ID4 and then the ID3, and I came back after the first test drive and I said, I know the answer to this is yes, but it does have a sat nav, right? And he goes, yeah. I go,
Yeah.
How do you get to it? I was pressing all the buttons, but down the right, basically it's an Android box turned sideways, so I had to press the little blue square to come
Yeah, you
up.
got to push the home button on the right.
Yeah, which is like, what? Why would it be that? But you could navigate loads of menus without going up to the grid selection. It's absolutely awful. Like, genuinely, I am a smartphone user. I'm a computer user. I've been doing it since they came out. I've kept up with it, and I was thoroughly lost trying to navigate this atrocious thing. It's about as
Not
bad
the
as...
best aspect of the car.
No, well, they've received a lot of flack for it, so they're trying to compete with Tesla. So they promised quarterly updates to the ID3's infotainment. Guess how many updates they've had since it came out?
It's on like V3 now, I think.
0. That is shipped with V3. They haven't done any updates at all. So I spent a little bit of time in the ID3 owners forum, because that was what I'd settled on. I'd settled on the ID3, that's what I was going to get. And then I spent time in the owners forum, and they are well pissed at the lack of updates.
That doesn't surprise me if it's all been promised and not delivered, though.
Yes. But overall,
Hey,
it's a good little car. It wasn't brilliantly fast, but it was good size. And so that what I'd settled on. That was my gonna get an ID3. Then it all
What
went
the fuck
wrong,
happened to the chicane?
And then you
wait-
drove a Tesla?
And then I drove a Tesla. I went, the chicane. We're on the historic map because this is just the one we raced at the end of last episode. Do you have stick extenders, Andy?
I do not.
You should.
I'm not going to promise being any good, so I apologise if
You won't be, but I will happily take you through. I'll take you around. I'll show you the line. We'll switch to a easier car.
Shit, sorry, Shulker.
Yeah, but it's my duty to dodge.
The other side.
What am I doing? Oh my god, there are so many settings.
Are you in the game?
I think so.
Okay, well, join our server first.
Hang on. Press T to type messages. Sorry, I had to mess with everything because I got completely deafened the moment I launched the game.
Oh, yes.
Is there a master volume setting, or is it all individual?
If you just turn the music off, then everything else down. What I'll do is I'll switch to one of the easier cars that's a bit more what's the word?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about disappearing. Like, that's fine.
No. This is a rear-wheel drive car with quite a lot of horsepower. It's very easy to go. Oh, cool. Oh, I'm in the wall.
I also haven't had to log in the game at all.
Right, well you will because it won't let you join. So if you go back up to the top menu, in the bottom
Multiplayer.
right, it says something like...
Oh, unlock. I think it's that. And then that was... Window while connecting, yes. Okay, unlock.
Yes, window while connecting is because this game's so old. It goes back to the point where if it tried to connect during, and it couldn't, it could lock your PC up and you couldn't alt tab out.
Nice. Join specific host or find users online.
Yeah, just find specific or find users, whichever. But the host is just called lockdown.
Why does this keep randomly go? Oh my god, I can't read any of this.
Why is it keep randomly going into a window? Because you just told it to. You just read that option out.
The problem is I've got a 4K screen, and this is it's not 4K in the window.
No, just maximize the window and it'll scale.
Yeah, I've done so. Okay, right. Try that.
Hey, there you go. Cool. Click on Garage on the far right. It's a button. I know it doesn't look like one.
Mm-hmm.
And then click the only car you're allowed. And then click car in the bottom right, which is a button and does look like a button. And then pick the only car you're allowed.
I'm allowed many cars by the looks of this.
Oh, you okay? Pick the top row, one across. You're about to only be allowed one as soon as I hit go.
The XF.
Yes.
Sure. Okay.
XF GTI. Yeah.
Come on.
Cool. All right. So first thing, don't jump the lights.
Hit go.
Hit go. Yeah. Second thing, don't jump the lights.
Apparently, I'm not in the race. But what the fuck?
Join.
You have to pick the right
Oh
car.
my god, I see what you mean about the stick.
Gently on the stick.
This is not going to go well.
So your first plan, Andy, you just get the controls right. You might need to fiddle with things just to get that going. And then I'll take you around the track.
Uh-oh, I've got the text chat thing up in the middle of the...
Well, oh man, we haven't been in this car in ages. This was so slow.
Okay, so no ABS, manual gearing, can't look the camera.
Right, well first thing...
It feels slow. I'd say it feels manageable.
The first thing you should press
Just
is
that.
4 to turn on the racing line. This applies to J as well.
Controller?
No, just 4 on the pad. Not F, not F4, just 4.
I'm pressing 4. It's not doing fuck all.
This is also the same for me.
Oh, is that not... Shaka, what... I might have to set an option... Oh, what was it? Do we remember? Was it slash RC... No. Oh, bugger, what was it?
Sorry.
If I remember rightly, the setting that you turned on and off turned off like the external view and
Yeah,
a load of other
was it
shit.
FCV then? Force camera view?
Possibly?
Okay, well, give me...
I can't remember. It was too long ago.
Force camera view.
Watching the hands on the steering wheel just go through 90 degrees in about a quarter of a second is hilarious.
Are we applying the...
How about now?
No,
No, I'm in the menus. How about now? Now can you press 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
do we do the no overtaking on lap 1 thing?
Can do. I mean, I don't know why Andy stopped. I was in a menu.
I thought that the start was spoiled because not everybody's on the grid.
Oh god, that's a lot of cars behind me.
Who's tooting a...
Oh, fuck Andy, what'd you brake for?
I can't see.
What is it you can't see exactly?
Is there any way of like looking around in the car in?
Yes, I mean, well, first of all, that's not the. I'd like to point out this is the track this way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. There is. I mean, you should probably hook it up to the right analog stick, but by default, I just recommend you turn the field of view up, because you can glance left and right. I think mine is set to that, but you won't ever use it. The correct thing to do is VR. But we already knew that.
Or to use it, that's also correct.
I think I broke too early there. I can't remember how to fucking drive. Sorry, Shulker.
Yeah.
I'm going to the far left if you would like to go on the inside.
Yeah, now make me drive for it.
Yeah, you're in the first place, Jay. Don't let him have it. Make him fight for it. Or, you know,
No,
crash.
Shulker can have it. You can just slam the brakes on when you come near me.
That's okay. I've got the kick interface up this evening because we had a bunch of randoms last time.
What, arseholes?
Well, people are... I understand people want to win, and that's fine, but not when you're being unnecessarily aggressive and causing other players to crash. And I have a macro for this that specifically says no ramming. And after 4 restarts in a row, I just kicked him, and then he came back and said, "You're only kicking me because I'm faster than you," so I banned him.
Hasn't he done that thing previously even?
He's definitely joined our server previously. So, Andy, did you see me?
Yes.
Okay, follow me.
Didn't we have a bunch of kids join a fucking while back that were just absolute
No.
arseholes?
No,
Or was that on a different server?
not as far as I know. Keep up, Andy.
I don't think we have had verbal abuse that much.
No. Well, mostly because I've got the kick button. It's like I'm not putting up with it. And if you get kicked from the server and you join, the only thing you can say is, "Sorry, I lost my temper. I didn't mean that. I'm not sure what I did wrong." Don't come back with something aggressive because you're just gonna get kicked again. It's like when you say, I see people say to admins going, "If you kick me, it just proves that I'm right." I'm like, okay, bye.
Shulker, stop driving so well.
No, but then I'm gonna develop bad habits.
Bad habits are good.
Just follow me, Andy. Keep up with me. I'll take you around at about the right speed, about the right sort of. I really need to fix
I think
it.
I'm going to have to do something about the sensitivity on this, because I think it's turning the wheel like 45 degrees every time I touch the steering wheel, and it's...
Right, okay. So, if you go to the controls menu...
Whoop. There's not damages there.
There is. Go to the controls menu.
Options... Controls...
You're steering when you're in the menu. Brilliant. It's the steering... it's not called steering linearity. It's got a stupid name.
Wheel turn 90 degrees.
Okay, that's fine. Leave that. It's the one next to it. Wheel turn compensation. What's that set to?
1.
Right, put it to 0, I think.
That's probably a bit better.
That should make minimum linearity. Which means that...
somehow I've managed to get a... Uh-oh. I've got the keyboard up somehow and I don't know how to clear it.
Escape?
Nope.
Just...
No, I think it was K or L or some shit like that.
I mean, I just...
Nope.
Just hit enter on the keyboard. Like, send the message.
No, it stays there.
It's
One of the function keys, I think.
How did I... Oh,
It
start.
might also.
Start. It's got it, start.
Okay.
There was one other button, it was view, field of view. Zoop.
Yeah, put it up as far as you can stomach.
Oi.
Well,
Do that.
Is that an Izzy?
sorry, would you like me to put the hazards on?
No,
I'll put the hazards on.
so close to the driving line.
I just heard gravel. That's the first time.
Can't find the hazards button. It's that one.
Yeah, you need that.
I'm sure it was 9 on the numeric pad.
I'm assuming I have damage because I'm permanently steering right.
Have you? There is damage on, yeah, but the game also has more subtle damage, like you can overheat the clutch and stuff. Given your lap times, at the moment, I don't think you should worry about that too much. But the trick is, and I will repeat this till everyone gets it, and Tad is beginning to get there, don't try and take corners quickly. Take corners slowly, do the straights quickly, and you will crash less and get better lap times. Only when you are really comfortable should you start trying to take corners quickly. So your exit speed is much more important than your entry speed. Even though it doesn't feel like it. How's the steering? Is it better or worse?
Yeah, it's still like the steering wheel's still turning in a very funny way, but I think it's a bit more handle. It's very difficult to keep straight because it's currently trying to like turn right.
Hold on. Now is that could be the dead zone? You want to brake at 75 for this corner?
I can't see the speedo,
okay,
so that's a fun.
So just stop a sec. Just steer. No, stop. Now steer very gently, very slowly and gently to your right. No,
right.
Stop. Come. That's.
Why am I reverse?
Why are you reversing? What have you got accelerator?
Hang on. All right. Yeah, that's slightly right.
Okay. Steer. Continue to steer progressively to the right. Like, now steer slowly to full lock. Yeah, that seems to be okay. But you have to be gentle. You do have to be very gentle on the stick. Like, really gentle. Or get a steering wheel. Yeah, I can see... So I can see your guy in the car. Hold on, Andy, if you just stop us there. Just stop where you are. Can you see my guy?
Yeah.
Can you see my stick? You're doing this. You're going... Like that. But see, you should be able to see me steer.
That is... Honestly, I'm... barely touching the stick, and it is.
And it's but remember you've got 90 degrees across that whole lock.
Isn't there a sensitivity setting as well where you can set that?
Yeah, I might turn that down a bit.
No, there's a linearity setting, but a sensitivity setting means you can't go full lock. But you can turn it down on the basis that the only time you want to turn the wheel to full lock is when you've screwed up anyway. I've broken my clutch. Great.
Wait, what have I just done? Have I made that worse?
What have you changed?
I turned it up to 1080.
No, that'll make it worse. That means
I made it substantially worse.
Yeah. You probably want to. So hold on. If we just restart the race, let me do that, and I'll be able to give you a fair number for what you need to do. Because all I have to do is look at how much I turn the wheel. Like I generally don't turn the wheel more than 45 degrees. Very unusual that I do so. But yeah, as I say, this game has several layers of game, and the metagame you're now experiencing is the get the controls right metagame. So around this corner, 45 degrees. No, a bit more. Maybe try, assuming it's plus minus, try maybe 60. That'll probably get you around most of the corners.
What did you say the linearity should be? 1 or 0?
0 for a joystick, and 1 for a steering wheel.
Oh, right, okay.
If you put it to a higher number of steering wheels, you have to move the steering wheel a lot to make very little happen.
Yeah, I'm sort of... Like it feels too high at the moment.
Well, no, it should be completely linear. It's a steering wheel.
Uh-oh.
My bad.
Damn you, DJ.
It wasn't on purpose. Came back on the track.
Damn you to hell.
Yeah, no, you should leave the linearity at 1 for a steering wheel. Otherwise, you'll end up having to do massive movements to do small things. And you might want to increase the dead zone very slightly, especially if is it an Xbox One pad or an Xbox 360 pad?
Xbox One.
Oh, you shouldn't need to. The analog sticks are pretty much perfect on those. You just don't need dead zoning.
It is a day 1 edition, so it's like 8 years old at least.
I've got my day 1 edition and my Scorpio. The Scorpio edition is the one I use primarily. Cool. Wait, I got a new personal best from the start line. I really haven't been driving very hard.
So did I. 1:55.64.
Even Andy got a fairly good lap time.
Shit, there's a corner there.
Yep.
Oops.
God, I can see someone in the mirror.
That's fine. You're in front. You don't have to worry about them. Because if they disappear, you need to worry about them. 'Cause they might be
If they have to worry about me, that's the problem.
I'm staying back.
This is so twitchy.
Yeah, but you will learn that you can do very small amounts of steering input into this thing. But you're not used to. You're used to, I'll say, Doom or Forza style sort of movement of the stick.
Burn out.
So yeah, but lots of games, when you go around a corner, you just go full lock center. You just go tap 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 tap, which is not how you're supposed to use an analog stick. The clue's in the name, analog. Yeah, I'm having real problems with the motion rig. When I get into a drift, it's going to full yaw, and I don't seem to be able to set a curve on that. Might have to
Do
invest.
digital sticks even exist?
Yeah, it's a D-pad. But you can get ones where you screw in a little joystick into the D-pad. I think it's happened with my Game Boy.
Oh.
I seem very drifty today. I don't know why.
Tires are cold?
Blue. What's blue? Blue and green.
So,
Uh-oh.
maybe. So, Andy, this is the car that's closest to your Fiesta.
My
Actually,
Fiesta is not this twitchy.
are you getting the two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive ID3?
I don't actually know the answer to that.
That's like
It's
the-
the tour though, so.
That's like one of the most important things.
Well, only if you're that
Oh.
into it.
No, it really is. Until when you drive in the rain or the snow, rear-wheel drive and four-wheel drive make a huge difference, an enormous
True.
difference to the car. Not just a little bit, a lot of it. That's not a real word.
I think it might be rear-wheel drive, but I'm not entirely sure.
I know it's either rear or four. But right,
Yeah,
well,
that's the problem. I haven't been able to find any information about a four-wheel drive ID3, really. I don't know if I'm looking in the wrong place or what, but I don't know if they even exist. Because the problem was, I looked it up, and I was like, oh, I found a website that will probably talk about it, and then it started talking about the Tesla Model 3, and I was like, well, that's not very helpful, because that's completely...
yeah. To be honest, now I mention it, I think that the GTI version, shall we say, is not available yet. I think that'll be dual motor.
Ah, right.
I said, of all the cars I drove, and I drove, I think 16 in the end, only one of them even offered a performance version. That was the weirdest thing. It's just not but with a performance car, you need to have a much bigger engine and more complicated bits. With a performance electric car, you need thicker cabling, and that's about the only difference. Yeah, so these cars are so slow, I'm not getting any body roll off them at all. There's no movement from the rig, or no appreciable tilting. So where are you living now, Andy? You still in the, not the home counties, what's it called? Black counties, is it? What are all the
Black Country.
Black Country, is it? I forgot, I can't remember where Black Country is.
Somewhere up Dudley Way. No, I live, to be honest, yeah, that sort of area.
So, you know how you're from Brighton? Are you,
Yes.
Are you from Brighton?
Sort of, yes.
You're from Hove, actually, aren't you?
actually.
Yes, so,
Yes.
Dudley is to Birmingham as Hove actually is to Brighton. I live in,
Yeah,
I live,
I've,
you live in Birmingham?
I've
No,
heard-
I live in Dudley, actually. Where's that? Birmingham?
West Birmingham? I get upset if you say that.
Wormingham. I
Just
just
sounds like Worthing.
just so you are reminded. Of course, I'm having a birthday. Make sure you keep the date free. I'm having a big...
You are having a birthday,
I
as
am.
in every year.
I am, but I'm having... Because I couldn't have one for my 45th, so I'm going to have a bigger one for my 46th. So keep the date free.
Yeah, fair enough.
I should even hopefully have a car charger. I can even charge everyone's electric cars.
I'll try to.
Now, there's a question on a forum I saw, but like, what's the etiquette? Like, if someone comes round and wants to charge their car, should I let them? Should I charge them? I was like, oh, come on, mate. Like, people are like, are you going to charge them for a cup of tea and the bog roll they use as well?
Damn
Of course.
Typical Southerners.
I had... Well, no, that's a very northern thing. Is I don't know. I've charged his car and he's chosen at least £2.10 in fuel.
Where is this accent coming from?
From no.
That sounds more like Yorkshire.
Where do you think I live? Where do you
Yeah, I
think
suppose Leeds is Yorkshire.
It's literally Yorkshire.
Someone needs to stop shoving carrots up your ass. You're turning into a Yorkshireman.
I was putting on the accent to merely demonstrate the point. No, my aunt and uncle came up and they've got a Fev and they're like, can we plug it in? I'm like, sure, absolutely. You know, cost me all of about £2 or something. Right, I'm going to have to see if we're going to stick with this car, I'm going to have to... Oh, wow, when I... So, because I'm now using the pass-through in the headset, which is infrared, and I just shone the remote control in my face and then I couldn't see. I am smart. Yeah, I mean, Henry, it would be polite to ask and not to expect. And if someone turned up in a, Model X with a 100 kilowatt battery and said, can I fully charge it? I'd be like, well, that is 20 quid's worth of electricity then. What do you mean no source?
You went to the wrong calf.
I didn't do too badly.
So DJ, are you gonna pass on the first lap on the next race?
I will. Yeah, we can not. That's fine. I just need to very quickly twiddle my settings. There's definitely some. I think this has used the settings for a different car. Just to be really. Yeah, it has. Lat G sway. This should be negative.
How do I set a dead zone in the controller?
There's one somewhere.
How do you change your car settings? I can't remember.
Don't fiddle with it. That's the third layer of metagame. When you're getting great lap times every time.
We
all
had
the time.
files, didn't we, that you shared with us? I was wondering whether it was actually still enabled or not.
It won't be. So if you click pits in the top right, there'll be the setups. There was a setup I shared. I will reshare it.
The XFG BLK WD
what you named it, I have no idea. Okay, Andy, can you press
Yes.
N until in the bottom right it says connections and host and things like that?
Yes.
Has something just lit up green in there?
Something that says S.
Click on the S.
Name of setup to save.
Give it a setup name. Like
Cats.
Blackwood.
Okay.
Okay, cats. Now press escape. Click on pits.
Yes.
And in the top right you should see cats.
Yes.
Right, so select that one. So that will reduce
Yes.
the braking force and tighten up the gear ratios and should give you a much more competitive lap time and make the car easy to drive. So win-win
That's always
situation.
good.
Yes.
Oh, I'm now in the pits.
Yes. Well, that's what you clicked on.
Options.
Don't speed in the pits.
I can't even see the speed on the car.
What? Wait, hold on, why not?
I've got the FOV way too high. Hang on.
Okay,
let me
hold
turn
on.
it down a bit.
Before we start then, go to, is it display? Yeah, on display, you should click
Yes.
on show pedals. Yes.
Yes.
Show virtual steering gauge. Yes. There is a floating HUD option, but I don't know what it is because obviously... draw driver wheel, mirror, clocks mode. Yeah, and then under view, near the bottom, clocks mode, all. Or virtual.
Ah. That will help.
And
Okay.
it's same thing for you, Jay, if you've not got those set. Also, I'm in VR.
I've got on-screen clocks, if that's what you're
That's
talking
fine.
about, like one in each corner.
If you have on-screen clocks, that's cool. Oh, should we restart then?
Yep. I can't remember how to do that.
Go for it. I'll just adjust the FOV quickly to turn it back up again because I can't see the left wing mirror, which is probably quite important.
Are you not joining us, Henry? You're always welcome. Learning to track. Oh shit!
Nope.
For fuck's sake, Andy.
Restart?
I haven't done it in a while, but I have before shouted go, and it's amazing. If you've got a pack of 10 people, 5 of them will go. It's hilarious. So, Shauka and I have had a gentleman's agreement to try and level the playing field where we will not overtake on the first lap. We are a little bit more confident about overtaking on the first corner. Andy, you see the racing line? You are supposed to follow it.
Yeah, but there's a car on the left, I think.
Yeah.
And now I'm gone.
Yeah. Then...
You're off-road, so I'm gonna...
That's fine, don't worry about it. Oh, hi Adam.
Hello. For the record, I have had Andy on a real racetrack before, and
True.
it was about comparable.
It was interesting after it had bucketed it down, and the Fiesta was one of the faster cars out there because I was the only one who could put the power on.
Yes. Yeah, no, we had Andy go around a corner and he was oversteering, and I had to tell him to steer less. And the moment you steered, you were like, "What?" I'm like, "Steer less," and you did so. And suddenly, when you steered the right amount, the steering suddenly came back, like the grip came back. So if you're spinning out round a corner, steering harder is not always the solution. You want to come back within your friction envelope. That's where we're getting into the. Okay, Shaq, we can go. Capitalised.
The first lap, innit?
It is, but it's okay. It's only between but all the slow markers. So despite the fact that we wouldn't overtake you under any circumstances, both of you managed to crash.
I guess there's a rule
only
that you have to be on the road.
I only crashed because my chair rolled backwards and I lost complete contact with my steering wheel and pedals.
Izzard bought some chocks for that that purpose.
Really?
Yeah, just off Amazon, like a couple of quid for just chocks for steering wheels. Steering wheels for
Office chairs.
Office chairs. I'm surprised they don't have a little thingamajig on them, like a shopping trolley. Oh man, this car
What,
has
a brake?
A brake, that's the word.
Took me a minute to think of that as well.
I'm like a chock. It's not a chock, but yeah, you can get chocks of them.
Now, can I get parallel before the turn?
No way, I'm flat shifting. When you're this close, I'm going to burn off a bit of clutch material. Get me. Oh wait, maybe.
Do you want to use your dodge?
I can use my dodge whenever I
Gonna
like.
be an accident.
What the fuck was that? What did you do?
I tried to switch sides to burn up your dodges.
Well, you did switch sides,
Nope.
but you ploughed into a wall.
I'm getting fucking further and further away from the desk.
Do you not have a door wedge or a block of cheese or some string you can wrap in the wheels?
I've just bought new wheels and put new wheels on because they was wrapped up with shit.
Yeah, I don't use mine because my rug has got ribs on it, so the direction of the ribs is that I can move my chair sideways on the wheels, but not forwards and backwards.
That would actually be pretty handy for me.
Rib for my pleasure. Oh, look at Andy knocking lap times down. Part of that will be the setup. The setup is a lot better, but I wouldn't use it on any track other than this one. Hi, Shauka. I have the high ground.
You have the speed.
I think this is like a 5-minute lap for me.
Well, it does say in the top right. No, in fact, it's your fastest lap ever, so you should be quiet. 1:43:58.
Really?
Yeah, 1:43:58.
Even after them 2 crashes?
Even after them 2 crashes.
Oh, we changed server.
No, different track. This is the
Different
historic.
track and different server, isn't it?
No, those are your actual scores. Those are on any track, but this is the historic
okay.
layout. So I notice in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen, I now have a solid blue bar. I wonder whose that could be.
Sad.
Hey
So
yo!
I wonder if the PPS is back up again.
Well, if you had to redo the drive lines,
Yes,
stands to reason.
we didn't really come to a conclusion whether or not it was better. You just seem to be intermittently terrible.
I think it's awesome
Yeah.
that we can all hear Adam's microphone through his headset.
What? You can hear.
I can hear what's coming through your headset in your microphone.
I really doubt that.
No, I can hear
Yeah.
what people are saying as it's coming through your headset. It's like a delay, like an echo.
Okay. Make a noise that you think you should hear back through the headset.
Like...
Did you hear that?
No.
Okay, well say
If-
something a bit louder then.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, I heard the 3.
Okay, so do it louder so you definitely hear it. Like just shout the word bang or something.
No, I can't do that. I've got people asleep downstairs.
Well then, okay, well somebody else shout the word bang. Shout the word bang.
Bang!
Right, did you hear that?
Bang.
At the end of it, yes, it came through twice.
Okay,
It
shout.
was like
Can you do it again, please?
bang.
Oi, my room!
And one more time, nice and loudly, please.
Marshall!
Okay, did you hear those?
No,
Sure.
not the last one.
Not the, but you heard the one before that. So I turned my headset off, and you still heard it. So correlation, not same as causation. I can hear myself coming back.
Bang.
Yes,
The
but-
bang and came through as banger. So it
Right.
had like an extra
Right.
G after.
Right. Okay. Do the bang again. Did you get an echo?
Bang!
Not that time.
No, I heard someone talking though.
Right, so I've just turned my headset off. Whatever you think you're hearing, it's not me repeating back you guys.
Not
Oh,
be
it's
somebody
somebody
else.
else.
The
Might
headset,
actually...
the headset was reasonably expensive. I would be slightly annoyed if it was picking up from the earpiece down at the headset. It's not even that loud. Oh god, I'm really redlining it here to try and get a little bit on Schalke. It's not happening.
I've got my headset turned up extremely loud, so that might be adding to it as well.
Okay, gonna outbreak Schalke on this corner.
Whichever first license should I go
Good
for?
luck.
S2, well, S2 if you want to join us tonight, S3 if you don't want to have to fiddle with it again when we get mods. Substantial overlap, definitely, Schalke. Yikes, that was
If
tight.
you give me room.
You
I
think
did.
one of the mods
I'm
is
not
going to
sure.
be an international scout?
As long as one of the mods is double-decker bus, I'm happy. That was some pretty good racing right there, Schalke. We managed to get around the corners and leave room for each other with no contact.
Oh, I'm gonna check the replay, whether you pushed me off the track or not.
I don't think I did, but if I did, fuck you. I mean, I'm sorry.
It's close enough that I can't claim that it did happen.
Only if I send you the replays. Actually, you should be able to save the replays locally. That is a thing.
Yeah.
I'm getting Shulker's breathing in stereo again.
My car is redlining in
You always
regardless
will.
of what gear I'm in.
You've broken the clutch. Are you on manual gears?
I was.
Right. If you're on manual gears, this is where. So this game is a simulator. So if you're in manual gears and you are using a vehicle that does not have a throttle cut, you will need to come off the accelerator during a gear change. Otherwise, you will burn the friction material off your clutch plates. Do you have any questions?
Not anymore.
Do you want to know where you turn automatic gears back on? Bear in mind, you are about to get an electric car, so...
Do electric cars
I'm not
even?
gonna need to worry about that no more.
well, some do, but not very many. In fact, I can only name one that does.
I'd say what really threw me was the sort of auto braking on it. Like, I pulled up to a roundabout without doing anything because I was following a car and it just kind of stopped.
Oh yeah, were you using one pedal driving?
It just had it on, I think. I didn't do
So-
anything to change it.
So, like, when I got in the Mini, the first thing the guy tried to do was to turn off one pedal brake. You don't want that. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't say that, but my brain's like, what the fuck are you doing? Your goal here is to sell me the iteration of cars. You know, the next generation of driving. Not just pretend it's a normal one. And honestly, the Mini's got such appallingly shit range anyway. Ow. You need to get every little bit of range out of it you can. Tad, you
Is
just,
that Ted?
Tad, you just
God,
squish,
DJ!
Tad, you just squish my clocks are no longer round; they're oval.
Oh God! Where'd you go? Oh, you're over there. Are you still upside down?
Yes, all I can see is grass.
I thought this was LFS, not Rick Speed.
Yeah, so Shift R. Thank you. Oh, Shaka, your vote just
Oh, it's
expired.
Shift R.
Oh wow, the world suddenly feels upside down. And I'm at the back.
You need more degrees of freedom. You should go upside down.
I need more degrees. That only goes 17 degrees. There are motion sims that will do a full 360, but they get quite expensive and quite dangerous.
I heard your comment on it, like needing servicing and
Yes,
X-rays.
and attendance, yes. Because if it goes wrong and you're upside down... Andy, what are you on that side of the road for again?
Force a habit.
Okay. Which habit?
Driving on the right.
I don't have to worry about you all doing that anymore.
Oh wait, we're driving the left in the again.
Yeah, you've only updated for the first 100 yards. I don't know where you are. I can't see you anymore. Can I overtake you, Shouka, or is it just Andy I can't overtake?
I'm behind you all now.
Overtake me.
I am fine with you overtaking me. I've got the virtual mirror on now, so I can actually see things.
No, Andy, the
Hang on, there's a
agreement,
virtual.
the agreement was that Shouka and I are not putting any pressure on you guys during the first lap. Do what you like. I mean, your driving is utterly horrifying. You are just Shouka, what the fuck?
Oh,
I was looking forward. I didn't realize
This
I
happened to my car.
looking sideways.
I'd like to point out this car is pretty much a Ford Fiesta, but still somehow manages 45 miles an hour in first gear and has no power to pull in second.
that sounds like my car.
But yeah, I have found, Andy, and this has surprised me, in Forza 5, the car I like driving the most, by far, is the Porsche Taycan, which is electric. It's so much nicer to drive, not having to constantly faff with gears, and to have shit tons of torque.
Isn't
you
the Taycan a hybrid?
No, Taycan's pure electric, but it's got two gears.
Is it?
It's got a high and a low. But that's only because it's an autobahn driver. Yes, mine's got one. It's one of the nicest cars I've ever seen. It's also £135,000, so and that's 0 to 60 in 2.6, I think it is. That's very fast. Like, ridiculously fast. I will merely have a 3-second car. That's just unhinged. So, Addy, should buy steering wheel.
I'm learning this very quickly.
So,
I
Bill,
don't-
I'm afraid I did look for us because I was going to make sure you all got it. There is a shit steering wheel, and I mean it is really shit. It was 25 quid, but it came with a copy of Liver Speed S2. But I couldn't find any for sale, which is a shame because I think it would have been quite funny.
It can't be as bad as this will.
It can.
Is there a button on the controller for the clutch? Because I feel like that would be much better than what I'm currently doing.
No, you don't need the clutch. It's about RPM, not clutch. But I honestly, I would really recommend you go with manual gears. Sorry, with automatic gears. Or we can pick a car that's got a throttle cut. So when you change the gears, it cuts the throttle automatically, like a quick shifter on a motorbike. And I'm very glad I've ridden my motorbike so much since I've got it, and I fucking love it. Electric is so good, and I have no time for people who are like, oh, what about the noise? I genuinely.
I was literally just
loving
going to
it.
ask that. Is there a noise?
There is a cool noise. I put a video up. Did you not watch my video? I did a little review of the CRS. It's a cool noise. It's like the Jetsons.
On the Projector Games
Yes.
stream.
Yeah. Channel. Yeah, it makes a really nice whirring noise. I think it's the belt more than anything else, because I think it's direct drive rather than geared. But it makes a cool noise, and it's not silent. If you accelerate slowly, it is silent. But if you boot it, something engages and there's a noise, and it's nice. Plus, I've destroyed everything from the lights on it. It's got crazy amounts of torque. So, Jay, I'm going to give you a little driving hint. Grass has terrible braking coefficients.
Yes, it does.
Excuse me, Shauka?
But I was trying to give way to Shulker, but I left it too late.
If there's no blue flag, don't give way.
Okay.
Ooh, he's trying. He's trying.
Then they do a cream for that.
Now, blue flag is let someone overtake.
He was already past me. I would have cut his back end off.
Ah, well. I mean...
Do it anyway.
So this car has no ABS, so what you want to do there was stop braking and then you can start turning.
Oh, I've completely forgot to turn.
That is sometimes an issue.
I was also taking a drink at the time, so...
Drinks are for halfway down the straight, not at the end.
I'm surprised you don't have a beer hat for your, like the sort of sippy hat for your VR set.
The problem is I've got headset and VR on, and I'm strapped in. So I can double tap here for pass-through, and then I can see my drink. I just have to come out the pass-through for the end of the straight.
Could you not just get a big long limp?
And he's learned not to tell us.
Up and
Well,
route the other one up the
Camelback.
I'm not wearing a camelback. Fuck off. I have thought about printing a gimbal holder for my drink, a camelback and a catheter. What do they call them? A Hiwi.
Sounds like you need snipers.
No, it's a poop bucket. Come on now.
I don't need a poop bucket. There's a hole in the chair for that.
That's just your driving.
Oh.
Sorry, Jake, have to say that again. I can't hear you. You're a little bit far away. All the way back there.
Hey, I'm safe.
Yeah, safe from winning.
Damn.
Who said anything about... I'm finishing.
Well, you say that.
And get one of the Gatorade pouches the NASCAR cars have in them.
I'm fine. I have a drink. None of you stop trying to solve this.
Big problem.
The phrase is
There's so many solutions for it, though.
a solution looking for
Get
a
them
problem.
all.
Oh, good luck from Jay.
It was.
And he's learned not to tell us when he's taking his drink because we will ram him and jerk his motion rig and make him spill, and it's hilarious.
Is no one watching the stream for that moment?
I've only happened the once, and I had to go and mop myself off.
Still hilarious.
That's how you do that corner. Yes.
I have a yellow dot behind me. I think someone's catching up.
Probably not. I was a lot closer last lap than I was this lap.
No, this is a good lap for me, Schalke. It's that I took that corner at the end of the straight really well. I'm going from the best lap.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, it's better than going for your worst lap.
Come on. We got it. We got it. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I did proper trail braking into the corner at the end of the straight. So you brake gently, and then increase your brakes as you begin to steer. So you brake sharply, then decrease it as you start to brake. So you're braking into the corner, which is a scary thing to do.
That was a shit lap. Fuck that!
Whoop.
Oh, you ain't getting away with that. Where's he gone?
Backwards.
How comes you're the only one that's allowed to go reverse around the track?
I finished the race. Ah, missed.
What's your lap times currently?
On this
Wait,
car,
what?
on this track, 1:36. Why?
I'm just curious. Doing a testing thing with, I suppose, cars.
There we go.
But I got 1:42.
Ah, that's
I
alright.
think last time lap.
We're on the historic setup though.
Yes, I'm not quite that one.
Alright.
But no, just join us. Don't worry about the.
Yeah,
Don't
we'll
do
do.
don't do the what's it called, the training. It's just worse. Do you have a steering wheel?
It's currently in the garage. Technically yes then.
What controller were you using tonight, Matthew?
Xbox gamepad.
So turn the steering linearity to minimum under controls. Sorry, wheel turn compensation to 0. And join the server lockdown. And we'll give it another go.
Where is the field of view? It's not under graphics, is it?
View?
It's
No.
view, I think.
Is it view?
It's display, actually.
I like we have screen,
Hang on.
graphics, view, and display. Those are fucking synonyms.
It's under view.
I've got it. I've
Yeah,
got it.
the view.
It's about
Handbrake.
quarter of the way down.
Oh, that's handbrake.
I have a real handbrake.
Alright, you sent me pretty far.
Andy, can you just press 9 on your numeric keypad, please? Thank you.
Oh, is that hazards?
It is. That's one of my favourite things.
How do I
But you
turn them
can't
off?
turn them off.
Same button.
Nope.
It is.
It isn't.
It
Am I
really
gonna
is.
hold it?
No, just tap it
No.
again.
That's 7 is left indicator. 6 is
The best thing,
beeping at me.
you can't rebind them to anything. That's one of the silliest things. So Henry,
Well-
don't jump the lights. Always a.
Okay.
Is Henry on the? Well, no, we have to wait for Mr. Chicken.
Alright. Oh, I'm not in.
Sorry, we'll restart once you get. You need to pick the car and then hit go.
How do I pick a car? Ooh.
If you're on the options, so on the right hand side where it says garage, it doesn't look like a button, but it is.
I've got
I
no
can't see that.
fuck happiness.
Sorry, Henry, what was that?
I can't see. There's no button that even looks like it could be a garage.
No, the word garage. Click on the word garage. It doesn't look like a button. It looks like the word
right.
garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
yeah.
click on car, and you'll only have one car you can choose.
XF GTI.
That's the one.
Join. Oh, I'm in the pit lane.
Okay. Now, if you press N a couple of times until you get a list of connections in the bottom right.
Yeah.
And then a green S should have just lit up.
Yep.
Click on it and then give it a name like Blackwood GTI or something like that. A memorable name.
Okay.
And then press escape, click pits, and click on whatever you just said in the top right. So we're using. Make sure you've got the same setup the rest of us are using.
I got it.
Awesome.
Cool.
And then if you are in the race, we shall start.
Give me a sec to get downstairs and get something.
Excuse me. Did you just go off? Oh, yep, you did.
I shunted Shulk. I shunted Andy, and then I think Shulk has shunted me in return.
Shaka would never do that. That's in violation of the rules.
Yeah.
No, we was having a little bit of fun.
In violation of the rules.
Fuck the rules. Whose rules?
What's padding the pits?
There's literally official rules.
No, there isn't. I emailed them. They said there is no official rules for this game.
Yes, there is.
There is only advisories.
Yeah, those are called rules.
No, they've said that they
They
do
don't
not.
enforce them.
They don't enforce them. How could?
Bollocks.
Oh, God.
Jay. It kicked me out!
Yeah.
I didn't do it!
Yes, you did.
Nuh-uh. I didn't touch any button.
Uh-huh.
Jay hit the back of me, which moved my car, and the game decided, oh, you stopped code. I was like, excuse me, game.
That was the worst time to take a drink.
That would be funny if that was what happened. That's. Oh, should we restart and this time no one dropped the lights? Crazy thought, I know.
Yeah, Jay.
Fuck off.
You bumped me so hard it kicked me out the game.
Oh,
I wasn't looking at you. I was having a drink. Like I was mid-sentence and grabbing a drink, and
I inhaled the drink. How do I vote for restart?
Shift R.
don't inhale the drink. You'll fucking drown.
So think of it more as evolving into a being that can breathe coffee.
That could be useful.
I've tried it a lot. I haven't succeeded yet. So we have random Shouka. Are we going to skip our gentleman's rule?
No.
Oh, very brave.
Oh, crap.
Is he using that again?
The green light is green.
I am not fucking overtaking Andy. Andy's all over the road.
No,
I can't help it.
You shouldn't be overtaking. You should be sitting behind him and waiting for an opportunity. Unlike BBZ Alien, who just fucking dude. Fucking hell.
He's most probably got the hump because I rammed him on the last race.
No, I don't care. Hitting me is I'm out. I've been flicked off. What the fuck?
What? Off the track?
Yeah, I'm upside down, parked in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, Andy, slam your brakes on.
No. That's not making it worse. Childishly retaliating is just going to make it worse. I braked. He then hit me. He then hit me again.
On purpose.
The important thing is,
I
it's
really
not...
wish I had.
Okay, good piece of racing advice. No race is won on the first corner, but many races are lost on the first corner.
I really wish I had some semblance of control of steering on
the usual thing. He's desperately trying to get into first place by the first corner, and now he's just rammed me.
Fuck off. Ramming me?
No, he just...
Can we have a restart, please? Yeah, I nearly took you out. So he hit you.
I might put that
running
in as a
me.
quote. No, he tried to fit one car into. There was you. You were on the left. I was in the middle. He was on the right, and he decided to just push in, so there wasn't room. And he just basically
Oops,
pushed
that's the wrong
himself.
button.
He just pushed himself into a spin. It's not that hard. Just don't be aggressive till the first straight. To the end of the
He's
first
already out.
straight. No, he switched out for. A friend of his is now driving.
Oop. All right.
But
That's
this
okay.
is.
At least I apologised.
But yeah,
We-
that.
we
what
like
the
them now.
I'm going wrong. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, for
Yeah.
fuck's sake! Again!
No,
Just
yeah,
you were ramming now.
no, because he went on the inside, and then instead of sticking inside of the corner, drifted to the outside and drove into the front of Jay. That was entirely that guy's fault for being too aggressive.
I thought Jay was ramming inside.
No,
the
I
No.
wasn't.
He was trying to avoid an accident.
Jay had very little choice in what he was doing.
I'm wandering like a motherfucker, but I
Uh-oh.
Fucking
Not
get out of the
enough
way.
brakes. Not enough brakes.
What the fuck?
Hello, Mr. Chicken.
Oh, would have been tracking lost.
Chalker, you need to put your bull bars on, mate.
Yeah. Oh god.
I saw that was
Come
a
on.
01 ramming.
Sorry about that, Andy.
Sorry, Schalke, to what are you referring to?
The pink one barge
Yeah,
ram.
well, you just
DJ.
slam through. Again, he's just assuming he's going to make it through instead of playing any caution. And you'd think after 5 or 6 restarts in a row, as he pissed off in the first place, and he's clear now.
Can we go to another restart? Because my car's not responding at all after that first one. It's just fucking all over the place.
Maybe we need to type out some
I need a last
quick
chance.
warnings.
I need a last. Well, I've got that. I mean, I've got a last. I should probably have a. This is your last chance. But yeah, the problem is, I can do it sometimes. I can weave my way through traffic and get safely into first, but it's really risky. And this guy is just taking risks all the time, rather than overtaking when it's safe. Oh, Henry, you should press 4 to turn the racing line on. I've allowed that.
Thank you.
Right, someone just stop. Yeah, people keep using these macros. I'm not running any of these macros. Right, you have to run an extra server and remotely do it, as far as I know. I think TM is top monthly. Uh-oh, Tad's just appeared behind me. There's Jay.
Been there the whole time. When you were stopped there, I was stopped at you, honking my horn at you to be an asshole, but
Nah,
I guess you didn't get any of that.
I did not get any of those packets.
So with mods, is it possible to
Aw.
write a rule follow
It
on
was
mods?
quite funny.
To write a rule for what?
A mod that would detect when rules are being broken.
No. Well, I mean, only if you can define the rule. For example, you couldn't write a rule that says no overtaking on the first lap. Because what if someone crashes or AFK? Everybody who overtook them would suddenly get flagged as a violation of that rule.
Did you detect a crash with a massive difference in speed?
That doesn't mean anything. That just means someone crashed. That does not a rule violation.
True.
Henry, your wheel looks dented.
Yeah, it probably is.
Are you in VR?
No.
I can tell. Check your blind spots.
Gee, I'm trying not to go in the wonky line, but it's just keep going left, right, left, right, left, right.
No, it is. The game is very realistic, and it's a bit like driving a real car on an Xbox 360 pad. It's not a recommended thing. No, it's like driving a real car on an Xbox 360 pad that somehow has infinitely fast steering.
Left, right, left, right. Sort of 3 degrees left, 3 degrees right. Like we bop, bip,
You,
bop,
there,
bip,
you
bop.
can. There is a dead zone you can twiddle up though. Jay says IIE.
Hmm?
You just went IE.
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did. You're the last person to say something. You said IIE.
Where the fuck did that come from?
You typed it. And then sent it.
No, I haven't touched my keyboard. I've got my feet on the floor, and I was making a
More
drink.
people.
Oh yeah, well we've hit the critical mass. This is one of the good things about having enough of us in the server. Once we hit about 5 people, people will start to join our server because we're high enough up on the populated list. That's why it's awesome that we've got Jay and Andy and Henry tonight. We have more than our usual 3 regulars. It means we're actually going to get a full server. This is a 48-player server. So in theory, we can have... Have you seen where the 48th player starts, by the way? It's a long, long, long way away. You'd have to work quite hard to get to the front of the pack. Oh.
Yay!
Nice one. Who's in front of me? I can't tell. I've got my name. I've got my kick interface up so I don't get the order of the names.
Colour's the car.
I can't tell. Who's halfway down the straight?
Probably me.
They look like they're swerving dangerously, so it's definitely you.
What are you on about?
So plenty of steering wheels on the market. Some very cheap. Just saying.
I've got nowhere to mount it, that's the problem at the moment.
On your
I was
desk.
hoping to get a second desk, because my current desk is not really suitable for it, but the one I wanted was, for some reason, went out of circulation.
Well, there are other desks. I mean, there
There
are
are other
many desks. So I've got a modular IKEA desk, which is amazing, and they don't make it anymore.
At least 3.
There is. You're not wrong, Cad. There are at least 3 other desks out there.
Did you know IKEA's getting rid of or discontinuing the shark plushie that everyone loves so much?
No, I did not.
No, IKEA did
Big
a shark
news for the
plushie.
people that love that thing.
IKEA are not famous for
Oh
their
yeah,
shark plushies.
you know all the.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Under 139. That's good.
Ow.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to do my message because someone called Easy Drift just joined. You get that? You get people joining just to show off how good they are at drifting. It's like, just fuck off to YouTube. But someone did the other day. They joined with the drift name.
Yeah.
I typed in my macro and then they promptly left.
Oh crap.
nice of
1:38
them.
from that.
Oops, that says good race. That's not a useful message.
Hi, Tad. Uh-oh.
Hello. Did you hear me honking?
Yes.
Yay! Packets are getting through.
Oh, fuck.
Too fast, Andy. Too fast.
Dang
Yeah.
it.
Uh-oh.
You still got a massive packet warning up for me. You get there, Andy. You're taking the corners too fast. Too fast.
Oh shit. Yeah. Whee! Undercut.
That was pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
And the guy that's pissing everybody off got the fastest lap.
No, next time he does it, I'll just kick him. It's that simple.
Good warning now. I guess I have my hands free, so.
My hands are busy and I can't see. Towel at 5 frames. What? 3 Shan by limit. What the fuck?
He's speaking in tongues. We have a witch.
No, he's speaking in English. It's just the demo Yani.
No. Exactly.
Eshta.
Half second faster. Sweet.
Yeah, it's all. So your first goal is to improve your own lap times. We are in the slowest car, by the way, and it's front-wheel drive, so bear that in mind on your.
Second slowest.
I don't know if the Mini's faster.
You know the little counter at the top above the 6 position, time, best and all that, the 100, what is that?
Frame rate.
Oh,
Boop,
okay.
boop. You're in the wrong side. Get it? You're driving in the wrong seat.
That
What
just
are you
disabled
doing?
handbrake. Ow.
Yeah, the handbrake is pretty shit on these things.
What?
1,000 to up. Shit, wrong button.
Handbrakes are great. Check this shit out.
There
see
we
me?
go. Right, can look
Yeah.
left and right.
Handbrake. Oh, you can't tell you're upside down.
How many laps are left in this?
You've done.
Oh, okay.
So bear in mind, we do actually have a competitive setup here. This is a fairly... Yeah, alright, calm down. Fuck me. It's a shame as the host I don't get a more of a, like I should be able to select restart as the host. Oh, this is a lot of cars on track. So we are in reverse order. It's because he's Os Ali Balkfeld. What the hell, dude? Stop putting letters in your gibberish and numbers in your gibberish.
Numbers in gibberish is usually used by people from the Middle East.
It could be.
And this guy's indicating to tell me that he's pulling over in front of me.
Always somebody that's on the idle.
Seriously, dude?
Well, I can go as slow as I like round the corner. Jay and Mr. Pink just had an
Pink guy.
entanglement.
Pink guy really fucking pissing me off. Trying to push his way in while you're overtaking.
Oh, sorry, didn't know the race starter was not the computer.
Yes, that happens.
And I can't go.
Put the engine on I for
Start the
ignition, I
engine.
think it is.
Ah, okay.
Letter I.
I'm gonna ditch out on that one.
Oh my god, that was a very early break from you. I have got my way into second place, Schalke. It's a bit terrifying up here, but everyone's being very aggressive, and I think it's going to come a cropper for those three.
Right, I will catch you guys later.
Thank you for joining us. See you again soon. I hope.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh shit. Ah, punt.
Save it. I didn't even bump you that hard. I wasn't trying to.
I'm losing the back end a bit now.
It looks like you saved it.
I'm still
Again and
failing
again and again and again.
failing. Come on, off the grass, off the grass, off the
I
grass.
believe
off
in you.
the grass. Oh, I think my rear wheel is broken. I think.
Yeah, so like a real car,
Oh.
nothing comes on. There's no like engine damage 16%. The most you can manage is the check engine light will come on if you really break things.
Oh shit. My I keep wanting to turn right, or basically the back end keeps wanting to pull me to the left. So it's interesting.
Well, this is why we tend to stick on
Sorry.
fairly short races,
Oh shit.
because a lot of the people here are not mechanically sympathetic, shall we say.
Mm-hmm.
What's that mean?
And even if we are, our internet isn't.
Oh shit.
Oh, that black guy's caught me
This
out.
blue guy behind me.
Oh crap. This is. Oh.
Dude, you can't. I am fucking in front. You don't get to beep me. That is not how it works. I'd like to overtake you. That's nice, dear. Fucking hell.
Do it.
No, he's like, beep. That's not how it works. It's how it works on a road, maybe,
God,
not a
I cannot
racetrack.
watch the cars around me.
Bear in mind, our setup is competitive, but not, I'll say, good necessarily. Like his last lap was just 2 seconds quicker than mine. But beeping for someone to let you pass is assholery at its finest. It's a race, it's not a, and I'm not a lap ahead of him. He's not a lap ahead of me, sorry. But I am better than fucking Alien. This is why I quite like when we do some of the other tracks, because everyone plays this track. This is the most played track by far.
Oh, it's you, Shulka. I'm like,
Everyone
who
knows
is
it
up in my
inside
butt?
and out and backwards. But when we play on like the city track reverse or something, they haven't got it all memorized.
Well, you can get ahead of me, Shulka. I have the best lap times when I'm following you.
I'm trying.
Well, I'm not gonna just. Well,
No, 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 no. You are behind.
This guy's car has a lot more pull than mine. Shaka, where are you, man? I need some backup here. I need some lockdown
it's in front of me.
Yeah,
Now
I can
it's,
see. Yeah, you guys are miles back. I'm struggling with the pros up here.
I was keeping the rule in place.
Keeping the rabble away.
The rule.
The overtaking.
Yeah, but we're on our 4th lap now. And you are neck and neck with Tad, who's apparently been practicing.
I applied
No
it to a
practicing.
person that didn't start, so I lost some time.
Well, yeah, but that was 4 laps ago.
Shulka's just really easy to just drive with.
Aww. He's a lovely chap, that's why.
It's true.
Too fast. So, let me connect. We're on an S2 server running the stock track of the stock car.
Yup.
Do you want to switch to your favourite car after this, Tad?
It's up to you. You're the host.
I know, but
This is
I'm asking you what you feel. Oh, I screwed it up.
That car is a lot of fun.
But I blocked. Nope, messed it up. Actually, I might just kick Alien anyway. I'm gonna kick him because I've just noticed his number plate. It says arsehole. Yeah, fuck that.
And you want the last drop to be the license plate.
No, that's no, because he's acted like an arse the whole way through. He absolutely has. He's been super aggressive, and yeah, I'm not having that. Like he feels somewhat toxic.
See, that's what happens when I follow Shulka on a nice, relaxing drive.
Wait for it. Wait for the abuse. Wait for it. There are other servers out there. Oh, you can speak English then. You fuckwit. So I have been online a long time. I played a lot of online computer games. If I am on, let's say, a French server, I will speak French. Even if I have to use Google Translate, I will never, ever join a French, Italian, German, Russian, Spanish, American server, whatever, and speak English. It's very rude. I don't think he should speak English because I am English. He should speak English because everybody else is. Oh, I can't
Is
ban him.
that enough?
No, I can't ban him once he's left. Yeah, well, Mr. Alien, if you have been watching, it's because of your aggressive behaviour and abusive number plate.
And then abusive messaging after you got kicked.
Well, yeah.
You done it, front wheel drive car.
This is a front wheel drive car, so after this, if we end the race, I'll put us into a faster 4-wheel drive car.
And it's an amazing car.
It is a good car, and it will do what you want it to do. Yes, Jay, he's left, but
Which is all you really want out of a car.
forcibly he's left.
Second kick.
Is he drinking his drink?
No, I drank it before I drank it before you had a chance to cross the line, Slowpoke. And here comes... Oh, that's Mr. Chicken. And here comes Andy. Left-hander. Very good, Andy. Keep it on the track. Yes. Up to third gear. Oh, well. Then it went wrong for you at the end, apparently. Could you please press Shift X to end the race so I can choose another car?
X.
And you don't have a choice. I will force you into this car. I had to write a macro to do that.
Final.
Okay. Now you'll have to pick a car. It's the only car you can pick. This car, this car is much faster, has downforce. It's a lot more exciting. What?
Interesting.
It's a oh, what is it? It's not R32. What's the Nissan? The really fast. What's the fucking car with the big 4 exhaust on the back? Come on, GTR. Nissan GTR.
The 350?
No, the big one. So 350 is like a 35,000 pound car. This is 150,000. This is the I said it.
The fast one.
The fast one. It's not the R32. It's the big Skyline with the
GTR.
big
Yeah,
GTR. Skyline GTR. That's it. Thank you.
And is everybody in?
I hope so. No, we haven't got a J. Sadly, miss him. I haven't got an
The
Izzard,
J left.
and we don't have an Andy.
Andy doesn't get to enjoy this car. No.
I just think he's just disappeared from it. But it's okay. We should restart. So bear in mind, this is the stock setup though, so if we do get randoms join, we're unlikely to be able to compete.
Oh shit.
But yeah, Shift R and we can start. But yeah, Jay, he I noticed his number plate was arsehole, and I'm like, yeah. I actually get to be in charge of this. I don't want a toxic community. And there certainly are some. But I say, a lot of it's people with something to prove, and the way to prove it is by winning the race cleanly, not by winning the race by pissing everybody else off. Oh, do you want to restart, Henry?
No.
Okay.
I've got a 5-second countdown.
This isn't even a fast car either. This is reasonably quick. It's quite fun banging through the gates. The game actually has an actual licensed F1 car as well, which is quite an impressive feat. And
Oh my god, this is so twitchy.
Oh.
Oh, that screwed it.
What I find most interesting with this car is this what car can really chuck the rig around. I've got the same parameters, but obviously it could do a lot more G-forces than the last car.
Oh shit, that's grass.
It's fun.
I will say from experience, don't bother coming down into second for most of it. The gap between second and third is a bit odd.
Oh yeah, she's on the pitch, and oh well.
Apart from this hairpin, this is the second
Nice.
pin, and the rest it's third. Very cool. And you're aiming for a 110 on this car.
Huh.
Ow, sausage curb. Not good.
Don't know.
Oh god.
Is that the correct term for them?
Well, the big red things that would be on the edge of the...
Yeah, but
shit, sorry, Dad.
No, I'm not mocking you. I'm asking if that's the correct term for them. Because A, that's brilliant.
I think
B,
so.
that's useful.
Well, it's what they use in F1, isn't it?
Yeah, cool. Excellent. We've had these discussions about what the correct names for things are, and I just called them the concrete bits.
Got no drive penalty for speeding the pit lane.
So I don't know. Did anyone remember what the pit? Is it L for limiter?
It's
No, it's X.
X.
X. Okay, for extreme.
X on the
slope.
keyboard.
X on the
And
controller.
on the Xbox controller. Yeah.
And it only prevents you from going up to that speed, but it doesn't like actively push you down.
It'll let you get close.
Oh, that was a good lap, Andy. 1:13.
Oh, shit.
Bloody hell.
Wow.
I'm in last.
Yeah, but 1:13. You're like, wow.
Oh, that time.
No, I'm last. I should be. Wait.
I'm in last place. If you've pressed N to bring up the connections menu, it won't show you the order you're in. So it never crossed my mind that one of the rules would have to be speak English on the server.
Ow.
The issue
Yeah,
with
it's a-
English is a little bit unsymmetric because it's like lingua franca, so it's a little different for speaking smaller languages.
Yeah, but if you are on if you're on an unknown server on the internet, unknown game, the chances are English is the language that everybody will speak, not whatever gibberish that bloke was speaking.
Cockney.
No, it wasn't Cockney. That's still English. And, hello, Izzard. Henry, stop it!
What?
Have you
Oh,
done
pressed it too quick.
that? That's brilliant. That's 3 lap times you've got into the pits then, with your penalties.
Yep. I pressed the pit release thing too soon.
Yeah, there's a little national speed limit sign.
It says 80 kilometers an hour, and all the speedometers are in miles per hour.
Hmm.
Which is odd, really, because this track
And
is
the
set in
numbers are
England.
wrong in here. So that makes perfect sense.
No, the speed board should be in miles an hour. Now, who am I coming? Who's in last place? I think it's Ali.
Well, he just got here.
Yeah, but I'm coming up on a back marker. I just don't know who it is yet.
Oh shit. Ah.
Sausage curb. I'm going to make sure I use that term as often as I can.
But do I just stop for a stop-go penalty?
Anywhere in the pits.
Anywhere?
Yeah, you have to and the race is kind of finished
Right.
now. Oh wow.
Yeah, well, I can guess that.
6 minutes 1 second for that whole race.
These cars are awesome.
Oh, well done. Mr. Chicken completed his stop-go penalty.
Yep.
This is Izzard I'm following. But I don't think he's joined the voice chat.
Wow. Good time.
Oh shit.
In fact, Izzard's doing really well. Maybe that's why he's not in the chats. He's taking it seriously.
I run my
Doesn't
car.
get put
That
up.
is a good reason.
Andy, you want to stay on the grey stuff? Run the green stuff.
All the
Green doesn't
cool
make you
kids are
faster.
doing it.
Oh,
That's what I thought.
sorry. I need to adjust the audio. This car is so much louder than the other one.
It is.
I can't hear anything.
Yes.
So I add options, audio. So I've got my car sound volume at 0.2. Everything else, and then I've got the skid at 1. So 0.2 for the car sounds.
Oh, it just
But
ignores
music
my
volume. There's no music.
There is. You just got to turn it off.
Did I? Oh, I'm not in the race as well for some reason.
Hello, Ezard.
Where?
You were making it very difficult for me to catch you. What the fuck was that about? Don't do that.
Oh.
And then you stopped for some reason. I don't know why, but I did get to do a full speed pass with my finger on the horn button.
Oh, I stopped to get out of your way whilst
Oh.
I loaded Discord.
And I'd already finished the race. I was just following because I wanted to catch you up because you were just you were being annoyingly fast. I wasn't having that.
Oh, I thought you guys were playing Forza, that's why I didn't come on.
No. No, I
That's what
I
I'm sure
thought
it
so
said
too.
that.
no.
He's all mopey because of Microsoft.
Yeah, I don't want to. I wanted something low effort.
Yeah, I'm sure it said Forza in the. Schedule.
I possibly forgot to update it. Great, Tad's invisible. Why is everyone in a yellow car?
I guess we
Yellow
are
is
doing
best.
overtaking.
Oop.
Oh shit.
Because there's no yellow submarine.
We all
Will
drive
crash,
in
nice.
a yellow GTR, a yellow GTR, a yellow GTR. I don't know, Shaq, when there's randoms, I feel
The
like
lesser
putting us
known
at
remix.
too much of a disadvantage. Oh, Andy's well out in front.
Oh, I'm catching you up. Oh,
What?
sorry, I did not expect to do that.
Wow.
Don't expect this to last.
Was that drafter? You really caught up with me there.
Yeah. Did not expect that.
No, I don't know what you did. That might have been drafting. I assume the game that has it, but you suddenly got a big relative speed. Like you just hit nitrous
Oh,
in Fast and
crap.
Furious.
Well, if it doesn't, then I must have taken the corner better.
Oh shit.
Why am I following Henry? What's that about?
Henry.
It's full here.
Yes, I had to slam on because Ali was more than a little bit aggressive.
I did a thing.
What was-
Finished the lap in first.
Well done.
I'm getting parallel.
There is
Oi!
a pack of 5 cars.
Well,
right
how do I know
behind.
who you're talking to if you're in my blind spot?
Ah,
By blind spot, do you mean beside you?
it's not significant. You should have seen it anyway, but yeah.
Well, we're just a bunch of triangles on top of each other.
Yeah.
Deep.
Shit.
So Henry, after a bit of playing this game, you'll learn that anyone who's not in VR is a liability because they don't look left and
Yep,
right. check
And
blind
me
spot,
in VR.
or side
Hello.
VR because he's too scared to look left and right.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
It comes.
Oh shit.
You've played racing games before, I tell Henry.
Oh, there we go.
Forza a bit maybe. Oh shit.
The best advice I can give for bloody hell,
Oh,
Andy!
sorry.
Whoa!
Wow.
Oh,
That was
Oh hi Tad.
That
hit by a
was,
yellow car.
that was
It
spectacular.
drifted off the.
Oh my god, I'm not back in
Drifted
control.
off the gravel and I'd lost control. Sorry
yeah,
about
I
that.
think you took 3 other cars out with you.
I also ended up upside down.
Yeah.
There's no horn. No.
Yes, there is.
I don't know what the horn.
Oh,
Oh,
there
the
it
horn
is.
button bound on the controller.
The best advice
No.
I can give Henry for
I
this
rebound
game
it to a Y.
is drive
Yep.
it like you're on a real racetrack. Brake properly,
Yeah.
corner properly, accelerate properly, and that's been my main improvement. I've been playing this game for 5-6 months, I guess, and the main improvement has been I've stopped treating it like Forza and started treating it like I'm actually on a
Yeah.
real racetrack. And then I've also
It's
improved
been
in
banging
Forza
longer than 5
for the
months.
same reason. No, on the rig in VR and everything. I've been playing this game 14 years, but I think for the first 13 and a half, I didn't really count.
How are all the packets going? Because someone just disappeared into the wall
That's
and then.
Tad.
ship.
Tad has an issue.
Yeah, don't worry about me. It's called America.
America.
Into the wall. Oh, I better do it again. I think I've damaged the right wheel, so if I damage the
it's
left,
got
does that
full
bounce
here.
out?
Now, did I come out of this corner
There you go,
faster than
Shulka.
Ali?
That was good.
Yes, I did. Faster enough. No, it's not. Why has he got his
Oh,
hazard?
I've busted
What?
something.
Ali just put his hazards on and then slammed into a wall.
At least he warned you.
Well, yeah, but
Maybe
what?
maybe his car's broken.
No, he was going halfway down the straight and then just put the hazard on and then slammed across. Like, he was doing really well until that point. Anyway, if you're not sure what game we're playing, you should subscribe to me on YouTube and just ring that bell. And get a notification every time I go
yeah.
live. What? Like and subscribe.
Press the dislike button.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Hit that dislike button
We
while
can
it is
dislike it all they
fixed.
want. Didn't do anything.
I mean, this is mostly for Tad, but I don't know if you've seen the new Kid Rock video. And the Kid Rock video, it's basically, I'll do what the fuck I want. You snowflakes are all so easily triggered. And then the entire rest of the song goes on about stuff that triggers him, quite literally.
Triggers him.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the best thing is, two things. First of all, you see the dislike count, when I was like, that's interesting. Secondly, Weird Al tweeted, and this is brilliant, saying, for all of those who congratulated me on my new Kid Rock parody, that's not me, that's Kid Rock. It's worth a watch. It is quite frankly astounding. Basically, it's a video to show how he doesn't care about stuff and how the American government can't tell him to lead his life. So he put together an entire music video to show you how little he cares.
And then spends the rest of the song explaining what he actually does care about.
No, explaining how all millennials keep getting triggered by everything. Like, literally, that's snowflake millennials get triggered by everything. You can't tell me what.
Millennials are old now.
I know.
Millennials are old people.
Andy, you're not a millennial, are you?
Me.
You're too young to be a millennial.
I think I classify. I think millennial was 96. End
No, it was
of
like
millennial was
82.
96. The end of millennial was 96.
Oh, right.
I think.
So you're the youngest millennial, are you?
I'm on that scale, but not the youngest, at least.
Fucking hell.
Thankfully.
The oldest.
Good job, Izzard. Blasted in second.
I had to stop. I've got so broken
Last
spirit.
millennial. Yeah, I do too.
But like the oldest
I
millennials
popped
are in
my
their
front
40s
tires.
now. But you still get people going, oh, millennials. It's not a word that means young.
There a replay of me just like completely
Let's
stacking
slap
it and then ending up upside down.
Well, Andy, you'll be pleased to know that every single race replay is saved out to disk for our perusal.
Lovely. Well, I'll look forward to that
Well,
then.
have you not seen the Schalke does abbreviated videos of our sessions? They're fucking brilliant. They're genuinely brilliant to watch. Like analysis of who fucked up where.
Here's Andy completely screwing up, ending up upside down
Right.
and wiping out 3 cars.
Yeah, that
But
was
if
a
the
great
video's
match.
10 minutes long, you spend about 40 minutes watching it. Or I do anyway.
Pause, back a bit, pause, back a bit, yes.
Oof, that really messed up the front of your car.
Yes.
I guess for pacing they could be longer, but
Because you
I'm
all
afraid people
No.
will get tired.
No, Sai's point is that he keeps rewatching the same bit over and over and over again. To check.
It's the only way you can watch it, really, because there's no... It cuts straight into the thing in question. There's no prelude to anything.
And you've got
Put it into...
or quarter speed. I've watched bits of it in quarter speed as well.
Oh, that's much better. I'm now not in 768p.
Ah, you are in first place though, Andy. So good luck.
What?
The starting order is reverse finishing order.
So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to be last in downright everything and going to end up first and hopefully avoid all the chaos.
Yes, that's kind of why I've got it set like that.
Ah,
What happened, Schalke? Was there not enough room for you?
you didn't give me room, and I had to dodge away.
I don't have to give you room.
Yeah. Then that is actually why I'm annoyed.
No shit.
You're annoyed because I drove properly. Well, sorry. And
Yeah, I'm not angry at you.
in my defence, and this is important, I didn't even notice you were there. I was busy looking at Henry.
Wee, spinny, 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 spinny pirouette.
Jesus. Dodging and
Best
weaving
pirouette.
cars I barely see loaded in time.
Oh, wrong gear. Andy's getting the hang of this. Oh, never mind. So this is a four-wheel drive car, so you can put the power down nice and early, and it won't try
Yeah,
getting
I
terrifying.
still did it too early though. And
Slow.
round and round and round. I don't think Tad hit me, so.
Now Andy's on fire here.
No, I haven't hit anybody. I
I'm
don't.
gonna flash my lights at him.
I hope not.
Don't do that.
Morse code.
Morse code is crash car plus.
That's when you tap your brake to send a message back.
Andy, do you ever get a stabbing feeling in your stomach, like someone's abusing a voodoo doll of you?
That's too much.
Have you ever had that?
Not often.
Oh, how about now?
Oh, I'm upside down, so.
Wow, effective.
Oh no!
Well, how do I fix this?
You can't. If you're upside down,
Huh.
you're out.
Somebody could hit you.
I like to say, you were doing very well. That was genuinely good. I'm not giving you any quarter. I'm not like I'm going soft. I could not catch you. I just had to wait for you to make a mistake. So, Schalke and I, we do this. Just get very close to the person in front and just wait. Just wait for them to mess up. But if you're close enough, they invariably will. Schalke's special trick,
And when they
though,
don't, that's when the shit talking starts.
Well, Schalke's special trick is exiting that corner slightly faster than the other person. No, not this time.
Oh, 116, it's getting closer.
Yeah, that's 1.5 seconds off.
Nice.
So your first goal is a good lap time. Your second goal is consistent lap times, and that's the harder part.
Oh, my lap time is very consistently 0 at the moment, so that's good.
So, first goal is win the race. Second goal is
Oh,
fastest
dear.
lap time.
Well, I mean that's
First goal is to finish the race.
Andy.
Hello.
Best goals to turn up.
Is he still there? He sure is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Help you
whee! Oh no.
out. There you go.
Oh, this is much
Enjoy.
worse.
I hit an Andy, and then that sent me into a spin. So again, Andy. So this is my point. All Schalke did was wait for me to mess up. I mean, I did mess up by hitting you.
I have a big triangle which used to be the roof in the middle of the screen now.
You can press escape.
Fine.
You can go into the bits and come out, by the way, but that puts you back to the beginning of the race.
I can't see the pit.
But
Escape.
he's on his tires now. He can drive into the pits and not lose his
But
spot.
it doesn't repair your car. Well, not that. Oh,
It does.
doesn't
It-
repair.
It fixes it cosmetically, which is his real
Oh, does
problem.
it? Oh, okay. Well, best of luck, Andy. You've gone past the pit lane.
Oh yeah.
Oh, boy.
Like the moment you step into it, it fixes the cosmetics completely. I was like, oh, that's super duper.
I did not know that. Then again, I try not to wreck the cosmetics in my car
Yeah.
too badly.
Yeah, so my head is clipping halfway through the roof at the moment, so this is.
Just be glad you're not in
Oh,
VR.
it's fine.
Be glad you're not in VR. It's quite an unpleasant experience. Oh, Izzo, I don't know if you joined at the wrong time. We've learned a new term: sausage curb.
Sausage curb.
Yeah, so
Okay.
the raised bits that look like sausages are called sausage curbs.
The red bit on the very inside of the corner.
Or myth
That
chicken is true.
bounces you. No, Google. Well,
Oh,
look on
you're-
YouTube.
You want me to Google sausage something rather than hit image search, yeah?
Yeah.
That would be great.
I crashed and made the roof better.
The problem is with sort of
Nice.
F1 that they actually do quite a bit of damage. There's two people who recently broken their backs from hitting them.
Oh, wow. I mean,
Yeah.
in this game, oh wow, I had 1 minute 12. And now in this game they do a lot of
Oh,
damage.
wow.
Just in your case, just to the car. In my case, also to my spine a little bit.
Yeah.
You didn't need that anyway, though, right?
I do.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Do I have to stop at any given place in the pit lane, or
Yes, in one of the boxes.
like just drive
Any
into
of
a-
them.
Just drive into any of the boxes, not the
Yeah.
garage, the box outside. Yeah, but you can't just stop willy-nilly going, "Why isn't it fixing?" But yeah, in one of the boxes.
Ooh,
You gotta at least make a slight attempt.
Andy has made a pit stop.
my car has
Good for
suddenly
him.
fixed itself.
If I drive through the pit lane on the last
Cosmetically.
lap, and I don't bother doing my stop-go penalty, what happens?
Said the spectator.
No, no,
Might be a
Vanish to the
DNF.
shadow realm.
no, that's going backwards, makes you a spectator.
It's just counting down the damage. I've had every wheel been fixed, and I've now got major damage.
Yep. It's trying to fix your transmission.
I mean,
Funny thing is, it was fine before Tad hit it. It was just upside down.
You're okay, DJ?
I had to hold my drink very carefully. So, Andy, I thought you always had orange cars.
No, they've always been
That's
yellow.
me.
Okay. Henry, why have you got a yellow car?
I'm the.
I've got yellow car.
Okay. Yeah, you do. It's only because you and Andy have the same colour car. Which is confusing.
I'm orange.
Yes, well done, Dad. Well done. He's doing the best Ralph impression. I'm in an orange car. Yes.
How do you change it?
I am a banana.
In the pits, escape pits, garage, you can just change. You can choose skins and colours and all sorts. Just it's nice to have everyone in a different colour car. Plus, if you always have a particular colour car, it makes it easier for Schalke to diss you in the diss tracks. But basically, Schalke does these little 10-minute diss tracks.
It's true.
Sorry, race analysis, not diss track. Sorry.
Same difference. Track being literal in that case.
Yes.
Track this.
So I might have mentioned this, I can't remember. You can find out what ship your Tesla is on, and there are websites that track all of Tesla's ships around the world, so you can see exactly where it is. But you can also just track all the ships in the world, and the amount of ships on in the sea is staggering. It is just mind-boggling, and you can watch them all in real time. It's just you zoom out a bit, and it's just I don't know. It's like the M25 at rush hour. It's crazy.
The ships last a long time as
All
well.
of them burning really nasty fuel.
Oh yes. What do they call it? What's the fuel you're not allowed to burn near the sea? And Tad, if you could press Shift R rather than pissing about, that'd be good. Shift R. Yes, well done everyone. What's it called? Not crude diesel. It's the real nasty, unrefined shit they burn out.
Oh,
in
it's
the deep sea.
gross.
Yeah. Hence the move towards electric tankers. Like I saw this.
Weren't they all super proud of the wind-powered boat they figured out?
Yeah, but it's not a sailboat. It's a bit more efficient than that. The best it was, they were talking about.
I know, but it's still
an electric-powered, completely autonomous boat. And people are like, "Oh, what do when the pirates break into it?" And first of all, people are like, "It's going around Norway. I don't think there's many pirates in Norway." And secondly, what's a pirate going to do? Because you can't stop the boat.
Yeah.
You can't get into the engine room. You can't. There's no control room to break into. You can't do anything.
Oh shit.
All you've got is a free ride to the destination it was already going in, and if you can get stuff off quickly enough, you could nick it.
I mean, you can say, look at me, I'm the captain now.
To who? The computer? That's like
Anyone,
saying,
yeah.
That's like saying, look at me, I'm the captain
Yeah.
now,
Say it.
to your GPS. Well, you can say it, yes.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, I don't like being in the middle of the pack.
Oh shit. Oh crap.
I psyched Henry off into the wall.
rude.
I was going to say to him, I was going to sit here until he panics and just crashes.
I'm in a constant state of panic.
Also rude.
No turny.
Oh my god.
Game
You came back
deciding
on
how stuff's working is so...
Yeah, great overtaken by me there.
I've 360'd.
Yeah, who's panicking now?
Everyone just behind you.
Uh-oh.
It's all interesting behind me. There's just a clusterfuck of 4 cars, just very tightly together.
That was a wreck.
Why are you gonna point that stuff out?
It was a
They're too busy fighting each other to go and fight you.
I can see the orange car behind me. Don't worry, I know you're there.
Well, I might break too hard there.
I'm back here. I'm back here. Menacingly.
It's standing there, menacingly.
Menacingly.
Now that was on purpose. I was not going to give you the room before you got substantial overlap.
Yeah. And I actually have control and don't ram because
Yeah.
I'm pushing the.
Ow.
No, you keep the speed.
I
No. Can't give you a shadow violation for
No.
that.
No, I can't. No, that's fine. That's a shortcut. Good lap time.
All-wheel drive means off-road, right?
Yeah. But yeah, Shaka, see, that's proper racing when I'm not only conscious enough of what's going on, I have enough friction envelope left to get in your way legally. And that's quite hard.
Get him, Tad.
Andy, I'm not sure I told you, when I spun the
Working on it.
When I spun the Impreza off at Donington, the next I went out, the marshal went, I know it's a rally car, mate, but try and keep it on the track. Yeah, sorry.
Damn. Did you?
Until I ran out of brakes, yes. And I mean, literally, I ran out of brakes. Literally ran out of brakes. I'm sure I've shown you the picture. The brake discs fitted to my Impreza were the wrong size. Someone had saved money. They fitted 310mm, not 330. Meaning there was 10 millimeters of brake pad unused, and then I'd gone into the calipers for the rest. I've got a photo. The mechanic couldn't believe it because he checked it and said it looks fine. It looks like there's plenty of meat on the pads. And it turned out there was because it had not worn at all because there was no disc touching it.
Was that when we had to stop off at all the service stations back from Manchester?
Yes, to pour water onto the wheels because they were getting so hot because I'd run out of pad, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes. And I took it to Quick Fit, and that's when I found out.
No, I don't
about
think I've seen those pictures.
Oh, I will find them for you. But that's why I went to Quick Fit and found their unlimited brake pads option. Right, the Tesla service engineer said in his whole time, he's been there 5 years, he's only ever replaced 1 set of brake pads. And I'm like, oh, I said, I might be your second. Because you don't use the brakes on an EV, you just use the regen.
Yeah.
I've got the big 20-inch 6-pot Brembos, and I do intend to track it at least once, and it'll either be the best fun ever, or way too expensive and terrifying. We'll see. And the tyres are expensive, like maybe 250 quid.
Well, no, unless you try.
Well, the thing is, one guy in the forum has already said that he got through the tyres on his Model 3 in 4,000 miles. It's like, what the hell were you doing? Like drifting?
Ooh. Drifting. Yep.
They still make you do the noise test, or do you just go, you
No,
know what?
You have to do the noise test. You have to pull up. They will stand there. They will wave the thing at you and then give you a noise sticker. Absolutely amazing. The thing
How
is,
how do you put it at 3,000 RPM? You can't.
You can't. You go, yep, done. So the thing is, I was actually trying to find if there's any EV-only track days, because you could run them later into the evening. And and they'll be cheaper as well because they'll have no noise limits. But there are no UK racetracks with any fast charging. So like when they do the Jaguar days, they take on these massive diesel generators to charge the cars.
Yeah.
Like my usual racetrack, my local one, does have a supercharger quite close. So I'd fully charge before I got there. Probably do... And I probably don't even do 45 minutes driving. It'll probably be quite low. Anyway, but it should be fine. And then see how it goes.
What's the yellow flag here? Oh,
A yellow flag
Ted.
means a yellow flag means there's an obstacle on the course in front of you. Oh, wrong gear.
Yeah. I know what a yellow flag is, but
Oh, I
just
see.
the specifics was the why.
Always fun when you find out.
Ah.
Oh shit, that's me this time.
Oh my god, Shaka, your lap time. You beat me, you fuck.
Yeah.
But good lap time. It's our good lap time.
Hi, Tad. Oh shit.
Henry. It's alright.
Whoa.
Wait for Andy to go. Bloody hell! that hurts. Just waiting for Andy.
I have no steering.
Well, actually, Tad, on my dashboard, the fuel lights lit, like the check engine light.
You have a bobblehead.
And the battery have just lit up.
God damn, the
Oh,
sprint
dear.
time in this is slower than we were in the other car.
Right back. Yeah, for a second.
Okay.
On spectator mode, so go for it.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't start the car. It starts, then it stalls.
Oh dear.
And there's Andy. Yeah, not bad, Andy. 120. It's not a terrible time.
Nah.
Just turned Schalke into a blender.
Oh, it's a shame we don't have more letters, because, Andy, your number plate could have said, will crash for cash. Maybe you could change it to say insurance scam.
My sister's dealing with that right now.
Because of cars?
Someone went or just
Oh, no.
merged across 3 lanes of traffic and stopped in front of her.
Does she not have a dash cam?
So, that's fun. She does not. She wishes
Okay.
she did.
Okay,
But
I'm
there
gonna say
was a
this.
witness,
This is my
and they
advice.
have a statement.
Every single person gets a fucking dash cam. End of. Just get one. They're not expensive. They're not hard. Get one. Oh.
I can't run one because my car doesn't have a cigarette lighter jack.
You tap into the fuse box.
Ugh.
Fit a cigarette lighter adapter.
But I've never seen a car find it. I still haven't seen a car cheap out like that before. It's very interesting.
I've not either. What happens if you smoke? Oh, a little bit aggressive.
i3's got
Cars haven't had cigarette
i3's
lighters
got 3
in
of them.
forever.
You mean 12-volt accessory sockets?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They don't have cigarette lighter.
Yeah,
you
that's
can-
what they're called now.
You can buy the cigarette lighter as an optional accessory for like 150 quid or something.
Do you know what they call them?
Good
It's,
lord.
it's the smoker's accessory pack normally.
Yeah, I think they do, yeah.
There we go.
Comes with an ashtray as well. Whee!
Ooh.
I think the one in the ID3 is in the boot.
I wish there was one in the boot of the Tesla. It's quite an oversight not having another 12-volt adapter in the boot.
Sorry, Showcut.
Yeah.
Is there one in the frunk?
No. Oh, well, the batteries are the
There's
front.
some-
You could tap straight off the battery.
That's
so.
another boot.
So some people in the UK have started to call it the fruit, which I don't like. I like frunk.
Yeah, frunk is exactly very descriptive of what it is.
Well,
What's a
frunk-
fruit?
Well, fruit is a front boot, which is fine, but fruit is also meaning, a...
Oh God. Or not a vegetable.
not a ve- well, yeah. To be fair, a fruit is not a vegetable in either sense, but...
And there's no such thing as vegetable.
I think there is.
No.
Not a tomato.
Not in this house.
What about peas?
They're all just different parts of plants.
Yeah, I didn't. I think what you're saying, it's similar to a thing. This guy spent 20 years studying fish, and he came to the conclusion there's no such thing as a fish. There just isn't. Like, there's no such. You can't define a fish.
I think I can see where that's coming from.
But you can't define
Yeah.
a fish because you've got like manta rays and starfish and
Yes, everything's a
sharks.
spectrum.
Everything's a spectrum. Place and well.
Apart from C64s.
Oh, I'm getting my Amiga Mini. Hopefully, should arrive by Christmas. Looking forward to that.
Another I don't know what Amiga Minis are.
You know the miniature consoles you get?
Damn, this car is slippery.
This is the Amiga, which was the 16-bit home PC, home computer. It's the one for gaming.
Wouldn't a Raspberry Pi do all that better?
Yeah,
Well,
but
now,
not,
but-
but not legally.
Or is this for nostalgia's sake?
Well,
Oh.
it looks cool and it's legal. And Mike, who I think
Legal.
you've seen, no, they are. They're literally legal. So Mike, he works with Eric Matthews, which is one of the old Bitmap brothers, and the new Amiga's got all the Bitmap brothers games on it, which I think is an amazing coup. I used to work with Sean Griffiths of Magic Pockets fame. He was the guy that interviewed me for Codemasters, and I did do my my homework, and I was like, I feigned surprise. I go, Sean Griffiths. He goes, yeah. I go, Magic Pockets, Sean Griffiths, and he goes, oh, you played it. I was like, this is so Magic Pockets. You could play on the
It's a
television.
Bitmap Brothers
with your
game.
phone. Yes, but yeah, he's like, yeah. I was like, I don't think they realised like they were the best games. Everybody played them, even if they pirated them. But yeah, Magic Pockets you could play on your phone, on the television, on some Saturday morning kids show. Right, that's how big Magic Pockets was. Now, what I wanted to say to him, and I didn't, because I didn't get to know him well enough, which was, why was Rise of the Robots so fucking shit? Because that's what a game he did later in his career. Like, he was the guy behind Rise of the Robots, but sadly, we weren't that
Have you seen the
close.
new Games Master?
I haven't yet. Is it aired?
Yeah. It's on YouTube. I watched a bit today. A little bit of Trevor McDonald.
So I have heard that it's completely shit, but people don't have to talk some crap.
What's new?
How are
Well-
you back there, DJ?
I'm about to lap you.
Oh, blue flag. Never mind.
I've seen people say the new Ghostbusters is shit and the 2016 one is better. Like, are you joking?
What?
I have
Seems like a
genuinely.
bold statement.
It is. The new Ghostbusters is definitely my film of the year. Perhaps one of my favourite films. It was absolutely wonderful, and I have nothing bad about it.
I've got no steering.
Yeah, one wheel's kind of half out of the car.
That's why I sort of went off the grass and went straight. I was like, I'm going to T-bone him. There's no way.
Or even on a track with plenty of runoff, nothing to hit.
No, I can manage it.
Whoa! I just drove off the track and hit something.
Well, don't do
So,
that.
speaking of awesome films, so you know that documentary that you made me watch?
I did absolutely
Galaxy
force you to
Quest.
watch it, and I'm sure you hated every second of it, yes.
Yeah, no, it's good. But there's just one really cringy bit right at the end. So you know the old geezer who does the cosplay and said that what's his name? Malthazar is his hero.
Enrico Morone? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rico Plaza.
Well, yes, and he gets to meet him,
Yes.
and there's a shot of them. There's a group shot of them at the end, sort of laughing and clapping, sort of in character, and then they say, "Never surrender," and then the guy, kind of awkwardly in a silly voice, says, "He's my hero," and you just catch the actor sort of just they couldn't cut it quick
it-
enough to not catch him rolling his eyes.
No, it was very good. I found it very interesting. I think it's good they got a lot of the original cast back. Fascinating finding out about the TV show that was cancelled. And did you work out from Alan Rickman's chat with Quillick what role he turned down?
No, not.
He w-
Don't
he-
think there was enough context, was there?
He would have been Davy Jones in Pirates of the Caribbean, but Bill Nye, he got the part because Alan Rickman was dying of cancer.
Huh.
I'd like to live in that timeline, by the way, where Alan Rickman survived and played Davy Jones.
That'll have to do me to this evening.
Sorry, Andy?
That'll have to do me for this evening.
Oh, well, thank you for coming along. I hope you join us again. We normally do Thursdays and Sundays. And you have taken it like a duck to woodworking, so well done.
We'll see what I can do. But good fun.
Yes, I'm glad you
Right,
enjoyed
there
it.
she goes, lad.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
So we're in race cars now, so I don't have a clock, so I have no idea what the time is.
6:30 here. So whatever, how many hours difference we are.
I'm trying to think what other little revelation there was in
I
that.
think it's
documentary.
11:30 for you.
Oh, Sam Rockwell ad-libbed the line, "Oh, that's not right," and I was like, "Oh, it's
Yeah.
not much of an ad-lib, though, is it?" No, Henry!
What? You are tackling from off-road and blaming other people.
Henry actually drove off the track.
Did I?
You actually
don't think I
went
did.
off the track and hit me, who I would have got past all right, but like you came off the track to hit me.
Lag, I think that was.
Yes,
Sorry.
lag made you drive off the track. Yes. That's right.
I didn't in my screen.
Yeah, no, don't forget, you're on the right hand side of the car. Your left wheel left the track. So suddenly, I didn't have enough room. Tad, your internet's
Oh
working.
god, DJ, you're so close to me.
It's me! I'm not you.
We're doing very well until that point. I thought I could squeeze past a 3MS overtake, but you just kept moving.
No,
Sorry,
no,
Tad.
no, no,
Quite
no,
get
no,
past
no, no.
Chalker. What's going on? What's going on?
Damn it!
What happened, Chalker?
He stopped in the middle of the road, causing a hazard to everyone, and froze, which made things worse. So I hit him, and I think Tad hit him.
Oh yeah.
But that's
Well, he
the
ran
correct
out of
procedure.
straight. He
Shit.
ran out of
What's
straight
that?
before he could get past me.
Yes.
Who is this behind me? Hello?
Me.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
I-
is the chicken.
But then I think he was too close to my braking or something.
I chose ditch
I
over
love it when
contact
that
and then I was
silly thing
barging
like
and
that.
then I had to emergency brake. But I
Yeah.
still made slight contact.
You certainly did. Right, I'm in the 112s.
Your
Fucked
lap's...
up that.
Oh, so did I. Oh, no, really screwed it up. So, Henry, as the old adage goes, to win the race, one must first finish the race. There is another one, it's less commonly known. To win the race, one must do less pit stops than everybody else, not more.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Have you turned off refueling at the pit stop to make it a little faster?
Refueling is still there. So I needed that extra fuel.
There have been
God.
occasions where Schalke has lightened his fuel load quietly to get an advantage, and then we've suddenly gone to 10 laps, and he's run out of fuel after like 7 laps.
Yeah, but some cars like use it up more.
Oh,
That has been the main reason.
it does depend on your driving style.
See, if we're going to race stock, we should agree not to fiddle with the fuel as well, I think.
It makes so little difference. Saving 20 kilos
Until you
on your
run out.
car. Well, yeah, but saving 20 kilos on your car will not make any appreciable difference. I have a question. If you are in your car, idling at 2,000 RPM, or driving along at 40 miles an hour at 2,000 RPM, does that use the same amount of fuel?
No.
Good.
Why not?
Because you have a lot more air going in. You probably have the throttle open quite a bit when you're going at 40 miles an hour. And therefore the mass airflow thing goes, oh, there's more air in there, they're going to put more fuel in.
So you're burning more fuel to make up for the loss.
Extra load.
The extra load.
Yeah.
Okay.
So turbos in general just mean that you're going to burn more fuel?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Cram more fuel into the engine
okay,
that I'm
right.
watching.
But no, my brain.
Ooh.
No, yeah, because you're losing a bit of speed, and then burning a bit of fuel to get back up to speed. Yeah, okay. Oh, my lap time 1:11:11. Nice.
Nice.
Not a good lap, but a nice number.
And also to gain go faster, you need to stay on the grade stuff a lot more than the gravelly stuff. That's not good. Yeah, another tip I probably should learn.
Yeah. I mean, they do both begin with gr, and they are kind of both a grey colour.
And there's also the grass
Yep,
that
yep.
should go on.
Now the clue there, that's a different colour. That's quite important.
Yeah, it's kind of a green, not a grey.
So
Shit.
some of these surfaces are great and some of them are grainous, so be careful.
And some of them are gravel.
Feel like a big sound, like a growl.
Growl.
I wonder if it will make friends with me.
I'm going to be a bit disappointed if absolutely nobody gets my my replacement badge at the back of my car. I forgot it's probably quite an obscure old man joke by now, isn't it? Like, Andy
Well,
won't get
everyone's. My lap time is improving, but unfortunately, so is yours.
mine. I mean, I guess 1:10:15 is my best. What's your record?
1:12:53.
Oh, so that's your record. Was your last race? That's your new personal best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, you beat me, so whatever to the best time.
Even with
Well, the race is long,
interference.
and in the end, it's only with yourself.
I think so, and in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I was waiting for that too.
I guess I was doing Baz Luhrmann, not Metallica.
Metallica.
Oops, sorry. sorry.
What?
Wow.
I'm not gonna pretend I saw green. I
got-
just badly guessed when it was gonna go.
So Henry, this is a
Bad
turbocharged
anticipation.
car with a very, very large turbo, and the turbo takes about 4 seconds to build up maximum boost pressure. So put your foot on the accelerator at least now or earlier. Did you go to your garage to get your steering wheel, or are you still on the 360 pad?
Still on the 360 pad.
You're doing very well. You're much less twitchy than Andy. I think Andy's still been very rough with his nubbin.
Figured out the. Well, I still can't quite get the straights on. Oh shit. Yeah, I can't get the straights on bit. It's like left, right, left, right, left, right. Oh shit. I oversteered.
That can freak him out. Yes! It worked. All I did was beat my horn.
I didn't even hear the horn. Oh shit.
Man,
Sorry.
we are racing today, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Ow!
I think
Ah.
Sharko just rammed Henry? What happened there?
I rammed
nudged
slightly,
me.
and then
I
that
came
rammed.
behind all of them and
It
just
had
rammed
came
into
in,
everything.
Yeah. Ted came in at full speed, full steam.
I came in real spicy.
All I need to do is not screw up, and I shall beat his
I came
arse.
in at a good speed to get through the corner.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I was middle of the track.
Bugger,
I think it's my fault. I did a dirty manoeuvre on Schalke earlier, and it sort of flipped him into Wreckfest mode for the last few races.
It did.
I'm trying
I
not
absolutely-
to wreck it.
I failed to capitalise on that.
Now you got closer. But if you screw up on that corner like you always do, No, up
Oh,
on
I
the
didn't
grass.
last time.
Up on the grass, please. God damn it.
It's true. I normally do.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
1150.
Fucking hell.
That's what
I can
happens.
feel myself learning.
That's what happens when you're busy chasing someone. Just doing a little bit better than them.
No, no. You always go trying to take credit for it.
No,
but
no. It's because you're. Tab will agree
It's
with
because
me.
it's because I'm learning.
Sorry. Tab will agree with me.
No,
The best lap
driving behind somebody
when you're
improves
right
your
on
time
someone's arse.
immensely.
Well, it doesn't for me because I rely on seeing the racing line, and I can't see it when there's someone in front of me, and it makes me almost as nervous as when someone's right behind me.
I hope I didn't hit you, Chow, because sorry, I'm struggling to get into the right gear.
You did hit me.
I apologise. I'll kiss it better afterwards.
Do that with shifting.
And you were in a position you should have frozen.
Yeah, but my steering wheel was upside down, and I wanted to get back into the right gear so I could pull away when you'd gone. But I had a problem.
That's not an effective excuse. No deep reason on that.
Well, hey man, take it up with the marshals. Oh wait, that's me.
Oh, Shauka's going to be breathing down my neck in a second.
I've also got Henry on my ass here. Ooh, 1087. Look at these lap times. 112. That's good too. So, Henry, what do you call the blue and white stuff at the edge of the track?
Curb.
Curbing, okay. We did get that one right.
We looked it up.
Yeah, but I keep calling it chicanes because I'm wrong.
Chicane's the left-right bit. I tend to be on chicanes because, yeah.
Yes, I said I got a phone call about 3 o'clock in the morning because we were recording a voice actor in America, and they needed me to sort of arbitrate. And he's like, "What do you call like the wiggly left and right bends?" And I'm like, "Well, chicanes." And he's like, "He wants to call them S bends." I'm like, "Wants to call them S bends? What the hell? No, it's an Americanism." No, it's not. It's just this guy doesn't know the term. Like we had to record the English with boot and bonnet, and the American with hood and trunk. And they want to know if it's an American-British thing. It's like, it's not. They're just chicanes. It's French.
No, fucking up.
Oh, there's a lot
No!
I've just come around a corner and there's a lot of green smoke.
It was me. I cannot turn the car.
It's me!
The grass is very slippery, even small amount, and spin out can happen.
It was going so swimmingly as well.
It really was.
Mm-hmm.
Only Tad being shit can save my dignity now.
There you
Oh,
go.
good. Thanks.
Yep. I'm here for you, man.
I didn't mean to suggest you are shit, just that I needed you to be shit at that particular
Oh, I
moment
am.
in time.
Oh, I fucking suck at this game.
Doing so well until I just went straight off of that corner.
Very good, Mr. S.
Yeah.
Very good all round. 110,
I was gonna say,
110,
what the hell is
112,
Mr. S?
111, 114. Like, that was within
I guess
30...
he's referring to me.
Mr. S, yeah. Sorry.
Wait. Ah!
Or S-Curve if one uses street name.
Yeah. And those are the names that you know about. Dun, dun, dun.
No, I actually stalk you online, so I know all the names.
It's not creepy at all.
Oh. Hi, Ted. I think. What's that?
It's amazing.
It's alright though, I do know Izzard's weakness, which is the corner just before the right-hander... Sorry, the left-hander coming up towards the finish. So I just have to wait for them. Schalke's weakness is rules.
Oh, that's a long lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was long.
Just long enough for you to start thinking they're broken.
You guys should look left and right. Can you imagine if there's just a mechanical breakdown and the race never starts? Whoa, Tad! That was...
My battery and oil light have come on.
Surprised they still work.
There we go. It took 3 times to hit the ignition for it to kick back on. Thank you. I'll just pull off this time.
Oh crap!
Oh, good. Well, I've just set the packets per second to 3.
Hmm?
But I've
Shut me
reduced.
off.
I've reduced. Yeah, if you oh yeah, if you jump the lights a bit, you get a stop go. If you really jump the lights, you get kicked out to stop griefers. But you can just rejoin though. I've just changed the packets to second to 3. Tad, you've been pretty good all night though. I guess your grandma's only watching lower quality YouTube. Tell her to watch it in 360p. Hide her glasses so she can't tell. Yeah, you're fine now.
Can't tell anyway.
Well, then make sure it's in 360p.
She's watching the Great British Cooking Nonsense show.
Oh, we actually film our stuff in high def and not NTSC, so...
Never twice the same colour.
Never the same colour. Never twice the same, it'll be NTTSC.
No, yeah, you just don't use the. Never
Or-
twice. Brackets of the same colour.
I've always just heard it referred to as never the same colour.
Well, whatever.
Oh, good corner, Tad. That was spectacular. You messed that one up, but that end one was great.
What do you think I've been doing here?
Alright. Wasting away a little. Can you see me behind you, by the way? Or are our 2 computers agreeing on our positions?
That's all I can see behind me is
Really?
just one neon green boot.
Boot? Well, that is a problem then.
Hood. Hood, whatever. I don't know your British nonsense.
Well, we don't name the
which
front of the
back?
car what you call the back of the car. We're not that weird.
I don't know.
Uh,
I still don't understand your money naming convention.
what?
Well,
100,
cash.
100 pence to a pound, the end. What part's difficult?
Quid.
And then you got like
Right.
6 words for pound.
No.
Fiver.
3 different words for pence.
Wait.
Ton.
How many words do you have for dollar?
Dollar. Oh yeah, I guess.
Buck.
Benjamins.
Greens. Thank you.
Greenback. Yeah.
Bank. So,
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, we're over here now.
Oh,
we're
shit.
we're fucked.
I'm sorry, and Tad, what about dimes?
You're good.
I forgot the rest of them.
Water.
Dimes? Quarter? Yeah. Quarter. What's quarter?
We-
Nickel.
Quarter of a
Penny.
dollar.
What's a quarter of a dollar?
Yeah. So a nickel is a cent, yeah?
No, it's 5.
Fine. What's a penny?
Ours don't actually have numbers on them either to piss off everybody.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah,
You're-
that's one thing. That's one thing our change does not have on it is an actual numerical designation.
Because arcade slots definitely say
You just-
25 cents for a quarter. They don't say 1/4.
Yeah.
The weirdest thing
No,
about
they say
America,
25 cents quarter.
The weirdest thing about America, though, is that all of your notes are exactly the same size and colour. What the fuck is that about? It's the worst
Yup.
idea ever. And the
No,
UK,
they're not the same color anymore.
Oh, they were all green when I was over there.
Yeah, they're starting to change them into Monopoly color
Oh.
numbers. Or, yeah. Like they're literally going Monopoly colors.
Then you'll make them
Kinda
different
stupid.
sizes. Then you'll make them out of linen. Then you'll plasticize them. Then you'll make transparent bits in them. And then you'll make them fucking triangular.
Well, I think by that point...
We're not going Canadian.
Okay, do you still have... Wait, you don't still have paper money, do you? Because
Yeah.
Australia's had plastic money for like 25 years. But
Well, I mean, it's like linen.
yeah, it's paper, right?
It's
But
kind of a linen paper thing.
Australia
Yeah.
had plastic money for about 25 years, 30 years, but they had a
Canada
paper
does too, and
Yeah.
Canadian money is scratch and sniff.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it does. It smells of maple.
Yeah, you scratch it, you smell maple syrup.
No.
Isn't that kind of like you scratch
Yeah.
a dollar and you get cocaine or something?
What happens if you scratch an American
Yes.
dollar? What do you smell?
Yeah,
Freedom?
cocaine. No,
just
cocaine.
Cocaine? No, it's just cocaine.
Holy shit!
What was it?
Tad,
Like a long time
someone
ago, they
there
tested all the
with a worse internet than you. Someone
having
just
a worse
timed
time
out.
than me. Wow.
They timed out.
Yeah, I've only timed out of this game like twice. And that was when my internet was really having a bad day. No, what was it? It was a long time ago, but they tested a whole bunch of $100 bills, and every single one of them came up with cocaine. Like, ah, nice.
Sai, have you watched the Toys That Made Us and the movies that made us?
No.
Documentaries. Oh, I can highly recommend the He-Man one. It is absolutely mental what the toy manufacturers were doing. Absolutely crazy. I just wanted to.
Is it
race.
about the Four Non-Blonde song?
What? No, like.
So
So
he keeps getting kicked.
Oh.
they were struggling to sell the toys, so the guy on the spot just lied and said, "Oh, we've got comic books that have a moral on them." And they're like, "Oh, we'll take it then." And then they went to Toys R Us saying, "We've got these He-Man toys, don't want them." They come with a moral comic in it. They're like, "We're not interested." They go, "There's a full-length TV show, a cartoon featuring." They're like, "Oh, well then we do want them." And the guy literally made it up in the interview with Toys R Us. And then he went back to his office and went, "I've just promised Toys R Us a TV series." And yeah, it's brilliant. The Turtles one's also very, very good. In fact, they're all good. The Lego one's good, the Turtles one's good. And they have a whole series
Yeah,
of films.
Transformers got a TV show too.
Yeah, Transformers, again, the Toys That Made a Transformers episode is brilliant because they didn't... Hasbro didn't make it up, they just bought all of these random toys from Japan and then rebanded them and rebadged them into some sort of vaguely homogenized layout. That's why you started off with like Lamborghinis and guns and helicopters and things. But yeah, they're on Netflix. They're very, very well done. Very interesting. The Turtles one was also interesting because that was my thing.
Sure, Shoka.
Did you see me?
Yes.
Oh,
Probably
then
bumped you a
decided
little.
to push me off. That makes me feel something.
Wow, sexy talk.
Makes me feel I feel something when you ram me. In my head, Shaka, you talk like Arnie.
Yeah.
Again, very good. 110, 112, 114, 110, 112. Right, we have a random, so we're going to have to behave.
Represent.
Representing.
Let's do this.
Too much representation.
Oh god.
He's been playing on the police chase servers.
Nice.
You better you see his car skin.
Oh shit, sorry, Shulker.
Yeah, I failed to.
He's driving along with his brake lights on though, which doesn't fill him with any confidence.
I wonder if that's what that city map that doesn't have any limits is for.
Yes.
That you showed us.
Yes.
Nice.
There's lots. There's
That's
lots.
actually kind of cool.
There are lots of them, yeah.
Well, there you go. There's your cops and robbers racing that you've wanted us to do since forever.
Not quite the same, unfortunately.
Oh, of course not. But you gotta take what you can get, since Need for Speed has failed you so badly.
I know, isn't it weird that Need for Speed doesn't offer you a cops and robbers mode?
I mean, at the end of the day, you're racing against the cops anyway because they're always there,
Can't outrun the radio.
being nonsense.
not sure that's true. My motorbike was very quick. I suspect I could have outrun the radio.
Just carry a jammer with you.
Yes,
you
I
don't
can
need
jam.
to.
I can jam a digital communication. Shut up.
But you can.
You really
It's just
can't.
they don't really let that technology roam about.
Um,
No, they just overload the receiver.
The receiver. So you want me to drive my
I've
motorbike
played with one.
at 200 miles an hour whilst parked outside a police station, jamming their incoming signal?
Yes.
Sure.
I spot a weird dichotomy there.
Nah.
Oh, you don't need to be close to them if it's powerful enough.
True. A friend of mine used to run an 800 watt booster on his CV radio. The legal limit in the UK is 25 watts. And when he keyed up with the booster on, he would knock out. You could hear him on adjacent CV channels, and he knocked out every other channel from 1 to 40.
I was going to say, did he get scorch marks?
800 watts, that's a lot of power.
Oh, this is the Simpsons episode. That's the where Bart had all the megaphones lined
Oh,
up.
sorry,
That's what he
shotgun.
was doing.
I wonder if you could disrupt it enough with a Tesla
High
coil.
test. Probably.
Hmm?
It's a spark gap, isn't it, basically?
Inverse square law is going to be your issue, though.
Yeah, true.
Always.
Not always, not if you're talking about like donuts.
You go for me
Well,
there.
it
Ted.
is.
They're a torus shape. Hello.
Yeah, but if you move a donut twice as far away, how much quieter does it sound?
Donuts don't make it so the same.
Exactly.
How much?
And because donuts still have
It's a talking
surface area
donut, all right?
Okay, so if I have a talking donut and it walks away from me, how much acid have I done?
Asking the real questions over there.
I don't know, but you want more.
More acid?
and the
Probably a
donuts.
lot.
Yes.
Oh, so I got my car MOT today. For its last.
one?
My blue
MOT?
Roadster. For its the
yeah.
yearly service check that says it's roadworthy. So it's now legally roadworthy.
Wow.
And then its last drive will be to trade in. And I have to say, MOT places are a bit shit because I know for a fact one of the headlights
No!
wasn't working, and I was expecting to change the bulb, and I got it back, and one of the headlights still doesn't work. So they obviously did a very half-assed job of testing it.
Yeah.
Definitely imperfect MOT tests.
MOT?
Ministry of Transport.
Ministry of Transport.
Oh, you're our DOT. Got it.
But it's basically what we call the test.
Which is
Road
silly,
legal
really.
roadworthiness.
You
Yeah.
need it, but they even describe it as an MOT as well. You need an MOT. Like, I need a Ministry of
Well,
Transport. It's
The,
not an-
the MOT doesn't call it that,
Does it not?
but no, they don't call it that, but your
Oh,
MOT
shit.
tester might.
Ow.
I think if you look on the government website, they'll just talk in terms of a test.
I'm going to check my certificate that I've just got. Well, not now, I'm strapped to the chair.
Yeah, they'll call it an MOT certificate.
Yes, I guess that's true. You definitely are the Ministry of Transport.
And what is it testing?
But the
car.
tyres, brakes, emissions, transmission,
Oh,
rust,
Amount of rust.
lights. Basically, make sure your car is safe and roadworthy, because unlike your country, freedom is slightly less important than,
Oh, we do that too.
the wheels. No, you don't. You are supposed
Shout
to.
comes. I thought
I
it
Yeah,
was
we
go
do
fast.
yearly inspections in my state because we salt the roads.
Yeah, and do those, but I have seen plenty of shits in the States where it's like customer drove in with no tread, I can see the canvas on the tyre, customer refused to get it done and drove off. That sort of thing. You can't do that in the
Yeah.
UK. They will stop you
Yeah.
leaving. They won't give you
Oh.
the keys back.
They'll stand in front of your car. Oh, they
Yeah.
won't give you your keys. That's different.
Yeah. But yeah, no, in the US you don't have that, depending on the state, I'm sure. But you don't have those tests. Like, people have been driving around with the same tyres for 25 years in some cases.
Yeah.
Can't believe you won't give me my keys back. I'll have to use my phone to start the car now. Bye!
Yep.
Wait, does your car still have keys?
Mine doesn't.
Yeah.
Does it have a fob?
Mm-hmm.
So my Impreza. So when I went on track, the guy said you've got to take everything off your key. Okay, you have to take all the bits off your key. Don't have anything dangling. It will hurt. And I was like, okay, it's cool. And then he
Makes
laughed.
sense.
He laughed because I've got a key for my Impreza. No fob, no black bulb, none of that. I have a key, like just a silver bit of metal. But the Tesla doesn't have any of that. It comes with a credit card that you start the car with, and then you just pay your phone and use that.
Yeah.
Should we take his setup? What's this FXR?
Is he offering?
Yes.
Oh.
I can send the setup to you though. There you go. I've just sent the setup to everyone. Under
I got it.
The
I got
N
it.
menu in the bottom right.
So I guess we are using it.
Oh, actually, I've already got several.
He was
setups.
getting under 110.
I mean, I couldn't keep up with it. But the thing is, if we're all on the same setup, that's fine. That's what I think is important. Yes, I'm in VR. This game is cool in VR. I'm in VR on a 6-DoF motion platform. All of the gear, none of the game, as the children say.
It's in the game.
No, that's EA.
Oh.
God, I have heard that so many times. You've no idea how many thousands of times I've heard that, because every time Burnout booted up, that's all I'd hear. No, EA games challenge.
You dad.
Thing. That's the one.
Good. That was a good one.
But yeah, VR is the VR is the only way to play this.
I'm still spinning.
Yeah, this might be a bit drifty.
This set up only for this track.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. I mean that's the other reason we've not done it, because it's like 40 tracks, whatever.
Good luck.
And you know, you would need hundreds and hundreds of setups.
Ah.
First
paying
gear is much
attention.
longer. Ugh.
They're all really long.
Yeah, that's the restart because 2 people messed it up. So don't jump the lights. Very important.
I'll try not to.
Try very hard.
Didn't mean to.
Excellent. Zaros, I have been playing this for about 14 years, but that doesn't mean I'm any good at it. Third and fourth appear to be the same gear ratio.
Sorry, Tad. Thought there was more space.
Like, I'm not slowing down at all.
Yeah, third and fourth are very, very close.
Well, I'm behind everyone.
Probably for specific corners, isn't it?
Probably.
Henry!
Oh, shit. Ah, crap.
Oh no, I didn't have all my wheels on the track when I had to start braking. Yeah, this one seems to have... Oh, no, still third for these corners. Whoopsie.
It's a little bit slippery.
Yeah, it's
A little bit.
a shorter final drive ratio, so you've got more acceleration, but less top speed. So it's braking traction, yeah. Third and fourth are weird, they're so close. Feels like a glitch in the Matrix when I change gear.
Perhaps you can't remove gears, I take it. So the only thing you can do is move two of them really close together.
Oh, yeah, but you don't have to use the last gear. You just skip the last gear.
But can you get the fourth gear up as high as the as top, basically?
Yeah, you can drag it as high as you like. You wouldn't.
Basically change your final drive.
Because of torque curves. Ooh, yeah, it is a little bit more skittish coming up.
Tell him he can join us in voice chat?
Yeah, we've got. We're on the Fortresscraft Discord. If you Google Fortresscraft Discord, it's the first hit. Unless this is a nice man from Reddit that I said could join us. Don't think it is though. Someone liked our analysis videos so much he wanted to race with us. It's like, oh.
Oh, shit. Yes!
Oh, braked a bit hard there. I've got the drop on him. Yeah, pulling away.
$115.
Too slow, losing too much speed. Too fast. Oh, contact! Just about got away with that there, I think. Very good, Schalke. Too wide.
The differences are not big.
I actually like the short shifting. It really helps.
It does, because this track has only one real fast bit. The rest of it is coming out of all those very tight corners. But then it tops out. Well, the butt's there. Makes it a bit twitchier.
But if everyone's on the same setup, it doesn't really matter too much.
No, the problem is when we've got randoms joining us that are way better setups.
Yeah, because they're playing the meta game.
The meta game. The meta game is get your controls right.
In order to win the game, you must first play it.
In order to win the game, you must go onto the Live for Speed website and download good setups, yeah? Oh, Shaka, he went
Getting
off.
the controls right.
Should have capitalised.
It's just a mini game that you have to play before you can race.
I don't know whether to change up at redline or at the shift up line. I need to look at the torque curve of the car to work out when the change up point is. There is a setup. Zeros, the point is that then that means if you can be bothered to go and download, like, what is it, 400 setups, you're just going to win every race. Like, if you're halfway competent and the other player's halfway competent, if you've got a better setup, you're just going to win. You might as well just enter the race in a faster car. Like this track especially, if you've got a setup designed for it, you will just go down the straight faster. And if you go down the straight faster, you'll just win every race, because you're making so much distance. But like that, I mean, no offence to you, but I beat you last time, no chance. Now I'm on the same setup. I mean, I must be 6 minutes ahead of you, maybe 7 minutes ahead. That's what I reckon.
It has gone midnight, by the way, just in case you've lost all track of time.
I have
I know
lost track of time.
I know it's daylight in the game.
It is. Should we do one? Should we do one more then, and then bedtime?
Quite a proposition.
Ooh.
Still popping my front tires though.
Brake more gently. Sorry, I didn't realize people are still driving. Apologies.
Notice how the
No, it's
crowd
fine.
only clapped for about 3 seconds.
I'm just gonna be limping in anyway.
What's it? Control R, Shift R?
That's alright. As long as
No,
more
sorry,
than
just,
half people or more vote, it's fine.